We got to remember to do the housekeeping.
Yeah.
We'll see who's in the chat. So Karen will be here to save the day.
Oh,
Oh, that's fantastic.
I think we are live.
Well, this is exciting. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another fantastic bling party. And as you might notice behind me, the Coke wall is missing. But don't worry, the Coke wall will return. I am in my new apartment. Today I picked up a Formica 1950s table that's very cool. It's 6 feet long, and I've been working all afternoon to set it up so that we could have a sale today. I've got all of my packing supplies all set up. Jeffrey was a big help. He got all the sealing wax. I think we have at least 10 different colors of sealing wax that we put onto our 20 different colors on our boxes that you guys get every week with our different stamps. And Louie's in the office today. There's actually room for her, and she's eating one of the sealing wax guns that's on the floor, so that's fun. But it's also exciting. So I'm anxious to give you all a tour. But for now, it's just fun to be here. And Nate, a big welcome to you.
Oh, Katie, thanks for having me. Obviously, not our usual spot. How did the move go?
The move was great. It was easy because I was moving only 7 apartments down on the same floor, which was wonderful. And it was a straight shot. And I had all of my friends that live here locally, they came and helped out. They were here around the clock, which was wonderful. So Adara and her mom, Natalie, my 2 friends, came and helped all day twice. And then Brandon, my friend, came. And then Jeffrey was here, and then we had the movers on Saturday, so it was just wonderful. It was a little stressful at times because I have so many collections of things that had to be carefully moved. But I mean, without Natalie and Adara and Jeffrey, I could have done it, but it would have been a lot. So in 1 week, we moved everything. And it is great. And I have been so amazed at how much I've really accomplished around the house, getting things, because there was no furniture. So everything that got moved over that was, not packed in a box, because nothing really was, it just got ferried down in the wagon, was pretty much piled all over the floor. That furniture wasn't going in little categories. So it took a lot of time just kind of getting things sorted once the furniture came in to actually put stuff where it needed to go. And it's just amazing how much, like 1 or 2 cabinets with tens is already done. The office, I mean, the closet's a little bit chaotic as boxes and things need to be organized by size, but the packing room and my desk has all been organized and put together today. So it's really turning into a functional space. So yes, the move has gone very well, and I feel so much more settled. So that's exciting.
Fantastic. Fantastic. And tell us about this brooch, this enormous brooch you've got on this evening.
Oh, this is a fabulous brooch. Now, if you guys know anything about this, please tell me in the chat, because this has been a mystery. I actually got one of these on the yard sale, and then I have since found others. Nate found another one that's shaped like a star, and they've got this enamel, almost Maltese cross design in the middle. And then one I have has a faux pearl, but most of them have a rhinestone. And then they have this kind of starbursty effect on the outside. Now, this is huge, just for scale. This is my hand. Now, the back has some puddling. And I did send this to George, which, by the way, I've seen George in the chat tonight, which is very exciting. And he had never seen one of these. So if George hasn't seen it, I bet a lot of you guys haven't seen it either, because George knows everything about everything. And it does have a bail. Most of them have a bail, so you can wear them as a little necklace. But this is so big, and I don't know what this is. George wasn't sure either. He felt that the front looked the quality of the 1950s, which is what I thought. And then on the back, he was suggesting it has the puddling and kind of that unevenness of the 1990s, which they did a lot of reproductions of Juliana and things during that time. So I have no idea what this is. Now, I had done some researching through Jeffrey's chat program, and they suggested all different orders. Um, Gosh, it's just amazing what they suggested, but none of them have this actual design.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's almost pseudo Masonic
Yes.
in some ways, and it does look like maybe it's a fraternal order or something like that.
Yeah.
But
It's not
it's
Order of
interesting.
the Star or Masonic or anything.
Yeah, it's not Masonic, no, but it almost looks like it could be.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know what it is. I wish I could figure out what the little symbols are, because I do see that there's a diamond, a club. That looks like some type of a cross, a bell, and then a dot. And these are enamel. So anyway, I think this is very cool. I do have a collection of these now because I just think they're so fantastic. So yeah, this is really quite the shower. It's huge. I
Yeah,
know. It's so big. Hi, Amy. Welcome to the chat. I see lots of people, so we should get on with the hellos. But Nate, thank you for finding the other one that you did the other day, because now I have a red star with this design. So it's amazing.
Yeah, it's just a great brooch. So who do we have? Lena Ray is here. My little Cherokee Rose, Lena Ray. Welcome in, Lena.
Hi, Lena. So good to have you. Big pug hugs to you. Louie's actually sitting under my desk right now, chewing on her little toy. So that's exciting. Gavin is here. Welcome, Gavin. Glad to have you.
Hey, Gazna. Hey, buddy.
George was here. So hi, George. And I'm sure that some folks are at his premiere. So if you missed the premiere and you're here, please go check out the premiere that he has. George always has really great things.
Yeah, it's fantastic content.
Virginia,
hello. Hi, Virginia. Nice to see you.
Angela is here. Welcome. And she'll be leaving in 20 minutes. So Karen is going to save the day. Because Nate, what do we know about ourselves and the sale?
That we can't be trusted to do any of the admin behind the curtain. We've tried. We can't do it. So yeah, we can't be trusted. That's the short story.
We totally choke every time, but we are so glad Karen and Gavin are here to help us out. Denise is here. Yes, it's alive. Finally.
Welcome in, Lisa. I'm sorry, Denise. Welcome in, Denise. It's so lovely to see you. Patricia is here. Welcome, Patricia. Hi, Patty Cake. And I don't know where we are in the chat. Oh, there we are. Who else have we got there? Greg is here. Hey, Greg, buddy. Nice to see you. Glad to have you here, Greg. Oh, Rosemary Jolly. Hi, Rosemary. Nice to see you too. Welcome in. Welcome, Rosemary. Glad to have you in the chat. Now, this is a special sale time, as with the move, I wasn't able to join everybody Saturday, so we're kind of trying to get in the sale for you all. And then next week, I'll be in Denver visiting my brother. And then the following Saturday, I fly home. I don't think I'll be home in time to have a sale, so we'll probably have to move the sale till Sunday night. But we will have a sale around Sunday or Monday. Just keep to Instagram and my community tab. I'll be posting all about that and what our upcoming sale times are. And then we'll be back to regular schedule. So that's exciting. Let's see. Lisa, glad to have you here. Hi, Elisa Day. Nice to see you. And Lisa, letter artist, is here as well. Hi, Elisa. Nice to see you too. Welcome, Lisa. Denise is here. Welcome. We said hello to you. Karen's here. Karen's here. Welcome, Karen. Thank you for picking up the slack when Ange goes. Yes. And Amy's here. Welcome, Amy. Hi. Hi, Amy. Welcome in. Louie. I'm sorry. Louie is on the couch eating a dog toy I'm supposed to take to my brother's dogs. Let's see who else is tuning in. Barbara Ambundo's here. Welcome, Barbara. Hey, Babs. Welcome in. So lovely to see you. Sandy's here as well for Sandy's Lilacs. Hi, Sandy. Hope you and Mr. Four are doing well. And right under that, Joe, buddy. Welcome, and Joe. Nice to see you. Welcome, Joe. And Sister Shirley is here. Glad to have you.
in
Hi,
the
Sister
chat.
Shirl. And Serenity is here, Retro RX. Hi, Serenity. Welcome. And my friend Sally as well. Hi, Sal.
Hi, Sally. Good to have you here. Let's see. I know, Amy, it does, but don't worry. The Coca-Cola wall will be back. I will have actually some decorations on the wall once I get back from Denver. Right now, everything's just kind of scattered. The spare room next to me, which is going to be my record guest room, is full right now. In fact, I'll probably I have a video coming out, but this whole spare room is nothing but things that were on my wall, including the Coke trays. So it's very chaotic, but it's going to be fun to put together. Let's see who else is here in the chat. I think
we've. Oh, your mum is here. Jeannie.
Yes.
Congratulations on your new place. As a mum, I'm thrilled to see my daughter so happy. Giant cat. Oh, that's so fantastic.
It is. It's a fun giant canvas, which is exciting. And of course, there's a big hallway. It feels more like a house than an apartment, which I really love. And the hallway, Louis has had so much fun running up and down the hallway. So that's always nice. Christy is here. Welcome, Christy.
Hi, Christy M. Welcome in.
And thank you, Angela, for putting all this information in the chat. We really appreciate it.
Nate, when will you be traveling into the bathroom? I'd so love to come back to the US, but
you've got a place to stay, Nate, if you come.
Thanks.
You're always welcome. Let's see. Who else do we have? Oh, Karen, yes. So I think I have a video coming out showcasing the home move and my old apartment and a little tour of what that looked like. And then I think once we get this kind of together, I will do probably a live tour so that you guys can ask questions and I'll just show the whole space. It'll be really fun. So that's great. And Christy's here.
Hey, Christy, welcome in to Be Wings Vintage.
Angela says Nate was just talking about sleeping in the nude.
Hush, Angela, hush.
Louis is doing very well. I was concerned that Louis might not be adapted to the new space. And in some aspects, she hasn't fully gotten into her routine. But it was so funny. The movers came and I asked if they would move Louis's dog crate. But Louis was in the crate because, with all the moving, I didn't want her to run out the door and get lost. And she does take off very fast and you cannot catch her. So I put her in the crate during the day and just so she was safe. And then I mentioned to the movers, I'll come get Louie and I'll put her on a leash and then you guys can take the crate. Well, the really nice mover guy had Louie on a dolly, not the furniture dolly, but one of those flat dollies, and he put the crate on top and Louie just rode over. It was hilarious. And Louie did not seem fazed at all. She was just like, oh, this is cool. She loves people, so she was having the time of her life on this little cart. And I got Louie out and then walked her around a complex, and she was very happy to be out and be free. And then the first night she was just having a ball. The apartment has 2 big balconies, and the balcony is really large. And Louie was just running back and forth, barking at all the neighbors' dogs, living her best life. So anyway, it was wonderful. But right now she's asleep on the little sofa in my office, so that's great.
Nate, if you come to the States, we'll throw a party. Yeah, I'd love to get back to the States. I can't tell you. I have 2 spare bedrooms, and I'm closer to Tucson, to the Tucson
gym. The gym. Have you been seeing all of that, Nate?
Yeah, my feed is littered with it. I love that. I'd love to get to those shows. CC Rojas. Hi, CC. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while. How lovely to see you.
CC.
And Monica Gear is here as well. Hi, Monica. Lovely to see you too.
Yes, I am, Monica. I'm in the same complex. This is so funny. I moved. I was in the 1 bedroom, and I moved from the 1 bedroom to the 2 bedroom, all on the 2nd floor, same floor that I live in. And then I moved from the 2-bedroom into the 3-bedroom, all on the same floor, just opposite ends of the hall. So all of my moves over the last, I don't know how long I've been here, a very long time. Because I moved in when this building was first like being built, which was great. So I've lived here long enough, but I've literally apartment hopped just on the same floor, which is great because the moves have been very simple. And every time I've just put things in the wagon, the little wagon borrowed another wagon from the office and just like carted it down. So it's great. Yeah. I love
Yes.
the building that I'm in. People are really nice here. In fact, the people I moved across the hall from are my friends that I know that they have resident events here, which I just love because it makes you feel like a whole little community. And it's just great. They have game nights, pumpkin carvings, they have a big pool party, Halloween gatherings. They're always doing something. And you get to know people, and people that I know that I live across from now, they actually moved out of the building because they wanted a 3-bedroom, and they hated living somewhere else so much that they moved back here because this building is just like, it's so special. It's this little community that I love. So yes, my neighbors are quieter because they're my buddies and they're so nice, and I love living by them. The German people I don't live near anymore, so they can yell and put 8 million bags of trash out and I won't even know it. So that's nice. Hi, Stephanie. Wow, I haven't seen you in a very long time. Welcome,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Hey, Dreamboat. It's been ages. I hope you're well.
Yeah, so good to see everybody and so good to be back with you, Nate, for another live sale. I've just missed this so much. I felt so discombobulated the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, I have as well. Shall we do a giveaway? Should we kick off with a giveaway?
Kick off with a giveaway. So we've got some fabulous giveaways tonight. The first one up is going to be this beautiful pink stone bracelet. I think this is a type of agate. And it is absolutely amazing. Handmade bracelet. And this is yours if you do what, Nate?
Okay, you do not need to intend to purchase anything to enter into the giveaways. They're open to everybody. It is letters of the alphabet. You can guess as many times as you like, but one letter at a time. Good luck.
Good luck, folks. It's exciting to have the first giveaway in the new office. And this
Hi,
is
Jill Bombshell.
So
okay.
Hi, Jill Bombshell. Welcome.
I should go back and look at what the letter actually is. Okay, let's see.
I see lots of people playing along, which is always fun. We love that. Let's look. Oh, okay. I see it. We'll see if Nate sees the same thing.
Okay. I see one right after the other. Is that what you're seeing?
Yep, that's what I'm seeing.
Okay. It was F for Fred, and it actually goes to letter artists. So
Lisa.
Sorry, Christy, you were a fraction of a second afterwards, and I think Sister Shirley was probably a fraction and a half afterwards. But congratulations, Lisa.
Lisa, congratulations. That is coming to you. Just our little thank you for being here at our sale tonight. We've got 2 other giveaways coming up, so do stick around for those. But before we jump into the sale, we have just a little bit of housekeeping. Bye, Angela. Have a safe flight.
Bye, Ange.
Enjoy everything. Or maybe Ange isn't flying out today. Maybe it's tomorrow. But anyway, have a wonderful time in Arizona. Okay. Let's see. I've almost forgotten where all of our banners are.
Hey, Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Nice to see you, Cindy.
Okay, so this is how the sale is going to work tonight if you're new around here. If you claim an item from either Nate or me, I do need the following information sent to Katie at katiescreations1.com. That's your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address with zip code, and your PayPal email. All the items that you're seeing on screen tonight will ship from Florida. So if you purchase from Nate, all the items will automatically be combined and you'll get a great rate through Pirate Ship. Also, do make sure that you are in live chat. If you are on a computer and all messages if you are on a cellular device. I'm not sure why YouTube makes top chat an option because it really doesn't work very well. You can't see all the chat, and I think it contributes to some of the lag. So do go ahead and toggle on over to live chat or all messages. Also, when bidding on an item, you will see yourself first because you are closest to your internet. So refreshing throughout the sale will do a couple of things. It will make sure you're up to date with the feed, help kind of with that lag, especially if there's something that you see you really want. It's always good to take a moment and quickly refresh so that you can get your bids in there. And along with the bidding, Nate, we have some new rules that we're implementing on the sale to make it fair for everybody.
Yeah, that's right. So we used to have a rule whereby you couldn't actually outbid yourself, but it was brought to our attention that it, in essence, creates a sort of a just-in-case scenario, which is something that we don't go in for here. So any bid that you put into the chat is a proper bid, is a binding bid. So you can outbid yourself, so please be aware of that. And if you do want further clarification about that, you can always email Katie or me, and we'd be happy to explain our positioning on that to you, or anything else for that matter. If you have questions about what we do and how we do it, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, exactly. And always helps to get feedback. And Cindy, welcome. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for all the wishes on the new apartment. I think it's going to be just so much more efficient for my sales. I actually have a whole room that is set up dedicated for this, which is nice. And then a second room for records, so I can have a huge packing table with all kinds of things. So it's really amazing. But we are going to get started with the sale. Thanks, Nate, for helping out with that last tidbit of information. And the first piece up tonight is pretty spectacular because Nate really has done an amazing job getting some lots from Europe. So you're about to see some really cool European brooches. And this first one is, well, I think it's just so top tier.
This is a lovely one. This is stamped made in Austria, I think, isn't it?
It's not stamped, but I do believe that it's Austrian.
Yeah.
The colors are just so saturated in that Austrian jewelry. You can always just tell it apart from, regular U.S. stones. So that's one of these brooches. It is 2.5 inches in size, and it is going to start off at $25 in the chat. Wait until you see these glass stones because the colors are so rich.
It's a really interesting combination of colors. This blue and green is really striking. In fact, there's a couple of different shades of green and a couple of different shades of blue by the look of it there.
It is. This shade to me is almost a tealy green, which I love. And then this blue, I don't know if it's showing up, but this is incredible. This blue here. And then look at all of these AB stones. I mean, this is just a wow and a brooch, if you want to ask me. I think the light just comes through here and sparkles. Oh, there's some open work on the back. And then for era, Nate, what would you think? 50s, 60s?
Late 50s, early 60s. This is what we often find large brooches with great quality rhinestones like this. And we have been asked several times to find pieces that have that bang but aren't quite so large. Sometimes these very large brooches are difficult to wear on thinner fabric. So people have said, look, we like that big bling, but can you make them a little bit smaller? And I thought this one really fitted the bill.
I agree, Nate, because often, a brooch like this that's, 6, I don't know how large this is, let's say 5 inches, it's going to pull down a shirt. So I really love this because it's lighter weight, but you get the same sparkle, same quality, just not as large. And I think this is just so elegant. The sweeping kind of almost flower motif in this is just lovely. And the choices of stones, to have that big teardrop is really nice with the slender marquise and the rounds.
Yeah. It's a really interesting combination of cuts, yeah.
It's
I
very peacock.
very peacock. I don't know if we have any interest on this one. Should we bid it, count it down anyway?
Sure, just in case we've got some lag. And I'm going to get this on our postcard here from, this one's not postmarked, but it's early. And it says, "May these greetings, true and kind, in perfect happiness you find." I love this. So we'll count this down here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Simply stunning, I agree.
Stunning.
Mm.
No, it doesn't look like there's any takers. We're in a different time slot. You know, a lot of people may not be here. So if you see that on a playback and you're interested, please get in contact with Katie. And we'll bring it back another time. That's a lovely
Yes, it is. It's absolutely amazing. So that will be available. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? What shall I start with? Ooh, you know what? Let's just do this. This is amazing. This is a Victorian brooch. And I think that this is so stunning because you don't often see these porcelain pieces in the Victorian sash brooches. And I just loved this when I got it. I think it's so unique. This is starting off at $45. But when you see this, you will not be disappointed. This is 2.5 inches in size, and it is just this amazing green Victorian porcelain, painted porcelain sash brooch. And look at the colors in
Wow.
it. Almost looks like marbled paper. Have
Yeah,
you?
they're having an attempt to simulate malachite or something like that.
Yeah, I think this is just so special. And the metalwork around the outside, all of those little circles.
It's embossed.
Yes, it's
That's
embossed.
fabulous. That's really nice.
It is really nice. And I love this kind of cabochon in the center, made of porcelain. And then you've got the back with that early C-clasp. These Victorian brooches are just becoming more and more difficult to find out in the wild, and when I do see them, they are quite expensive. So this is really nice. And where I like to wear these, honestly, is they look so good pinned up at the top of a collar when you've got a blouse. And the other thing you can do that I think is fun, because I love ties, is you can pin brooches to the knot of your tie and wear it that way. Of course, always on a handbag. Betty White is going to rock our fabulous little Victorian brooch, which looks just amazing. So this is quite the stunner, if you ask me. I think it's very, very special. And
This particular one you're talking about, Gavin, this is one of Katie's ones. Where did you get this one from?
I bought a lot of Victorian brooches on the yard sale, actually. So this brooch came from the yard sale, and I've had it a while because I just couldn't let it go. It was so amazing, and now I'm bringing it here. So yeah, these are very hard to find.
Yeah, I had a bit of luck getting them, and then absolutely no luck afterwards. Hey, Carly.
Hi, Carly. Welcome.
Carly likes the brooch you're wearing. It's very.
Oh, thank you. This one is fabulous. Yeah, if you guys know anything about this brooch, do let me know because I am on the research hunt. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown on this. This is a postcard from 1907. This is Best Wishes, and I think that lovely lady looks so good with our piece here. So we will start the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end, friends. All right. I'm going to see who grabs that. If anyone, and if nobody, that's okay. We can bring it back. It is quite a spectacular piece. And we realize that we are in a different time slot than normal. All right. So we will bring that back another time. Not to worry.
Okay, so my next one is, this is an unusual one. This is a really interesting Aurora Borealis piece.
I took the bag off for this one. Okay. I will get that another time. Yes. Oh, this Aurora Borealis one, Nate, is to die for. This one is, guys, it's amazing. It has gray stones and ABs, and I don't see a lot of AB teardrops. Hi, Becky.
Hey, Becky.
Welcome.
Love to see you. Welcome in.
So this is 2 inches in size, and it is going to start off at, it is starting off at $28, friends. And this is just really special because of the AB stones, the puddling, everything about this is just really like, wow.
This one I really had to pay up for, unfortunately, but I found that this combination of these gray rhinestones, really unusual fine gray rhinestones, and these bright ABs, especially this halo of pear-shaped ABs around the edge. This has got beautiful quality rhinestones in it too. Really stunning.
Look at the paparazzi effect on this, Nate. I mean, I'm holding this pretty far back from the camera, and it just sparkles.
It's just stunning. Hi, Deborah Williams. Nice to see you.
Hi, Deborah.
I understand this one's a bit more expensive. I did sort of have to pay up for this one. Hi, Yvonne Clement. Nice to see you.
Hi, Yvonne. Glad to have you. Yes, it is like Maria's brooch. Yep, this is a total Shazam. I mean, look at the clarity of these AB stones. They are just so dreamy. And
lovely quality.
You see gray kind of green stones mixed in. I mean, that is a very rare combination.
Yeah, such an interesting colorway.
The back has a lot of puddling, but what I particularly love about the back is you see that there's a little loop. And I don't know if that was created just kind of how the brooch is made, but what I do believe about it is it would be perfect for a pendant. Because you can always loop a chain through the back of any of your pen backs and wear a brooch as a necklace. But it's really nice when they have something already kind of built in.
So yeah, people are saying it reminds them of a sunflower. It's very sunflower-like.
This, I think, is great on a jean jacket because, you know, it's just that kind of pop of kind of cowgirl, cowboy, rhinestone glam that you could wear and that's just cheery and fun. I really think that this is a stunner. It's gorgeous.
Oh, thanks, Karen. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm shopping for them, I get a bit bloody minded, to be honest, and I when I see something that I really, really want to go for and bring for a sale, and I know Katie's the same, that we just go at it really, really hard. Carol Jellison, hiya, Carol.
Hi, hello, Carol.
And this was one of those ones that when I saw it, it was an auction, and I knew that I had to bring this one. It was just so beautiful.
It's stunning. Okay, so we're gonna get this on one of our vintage postcards here, and let's pick a good one. Let's see what would match this. I'm trying to think of a fun color palette that would be good with this. We need something that just fits this. Okay, I don't have the perfect thing yet. Stand by.
Okay.
We have lots of amazing postcards, and I think, let's see. here. Ooh, I have the perfect postcard. The perfect postcard. Oh, just wait until you see this one.
Oh.
Yep. This is gonna be amazing with this. If I've got the right postcard, this is gonna be perfect. Okay, this is not the postcard that I was thinking of, but I think it works perfectly with this. Okay, get ready. This is a fabulous little department store at Christmas time, and it's a jewelry counter. So of course we got to have the bling on the jewelry counter postcard, and we're going to start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18,
great looking brooch.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Bid end, friends. Right. That is a gorgeous stunner. I can't wait to see who grabs that one. That is so
There is
cool.
the bid end.
There's Karen's bid end.
This is another one of those. I mean, every sale, there's probably a couple of brooches that I would have had some degree of difficulty in passing with. Katie will tell you the conversations we have about what I want to sell and what I want to keep. They must drive her up the wall. But congratulations.
Same thing.
Congratulations, Lisa. And thanks to everyone who was bidding on that. It is a beautiful piece, Lisa. You are going to absolutely love it. It's going to be beautiful when it arrives. Thank you so much.
It is so stunning. Thank you, Joe. I totally agree. Yeah, it is a really good brooch. But I do the same thing. Nate may not hear me talk about it as often, but I have a cabinet, a card catalog that I keep all of the inventory in. And sometimes I'll be flipping through there and I'll see a brooch and I'm like, I should bring that, but I'm not bringing that yet. Like, I just can't let it go because it's so good.
Yeah.
I totally understand.
Oh, thanks, Lisa. I know you're going to love it. It is a really, really, really pretty piece.
Okay. How about we do some rings? Now, I found this ring at a antique store here when I was out with a friend, and I just loved it. I thought it was so cool, so different. And, I'm from Florida, so nautical things are always really fun. But I particularly love seashells. And I love sterling. So I thought this ring would be kind of perfect for all of you guys because you're always asking me for rings. And I know we have people that love the nautical themed items. So this is cool. Now this measures about a 7 in size. And it is a sterling shell ring. It's a conch shell, which I love. And I did polish it up today. It's marked 925, and it's absolutely gorgeous. This is very chunky. It's a nice, hefty size, and the beautiful thing about this is you can wear this all kind of summer long.
I love this.
It's such a good design. So this is starting off at $35.
I love it. That is so nice.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool. So cool.
The modeling is wonderful on this ring. Absolutely incredible. So let's get this on our Blingo star so you guys can see what this looks like. I just think the details are really nice. And I like personally myself a really big chunky ring. And sterling is nice, as Nate has kind of taught us all the value in it because it's a really good quality piece at a fraction of the price of gold.
It's lovely. I just love it. I think this is so pretty. What size did you say it is?
This is about a 7. It's just shy of a 7. And I wear between a 6.5 and a 7 on my ring finger, and it fits beautifully. I typically wear an 8 on this finger, and it works also very well. It's not too uncomfortable. So that's really nice. And I will show you, it is marked sterling. It has a 925 mark. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see. Probably not because of where it is, but it is marked inside this band here, sterling. And I just think that this is fabulous, this ring. It's really, really nice. And hefty, which I like. Hefty and good quality. So that is my sterling offering. I actually do have a sterling brooch coming up in the sale. It'd be kind of perfect with this. So if you're looking for a ring, this is a great one. But if I don't see any interest in that, we can come back to it at another time. Okay.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I think that's lovely too. So we'll bring that one back. And let's see what our next piece is going to be. All right. Let's see. Oh, this one is really fantastic, Nate. This Starburst one. Gosh, I love this. So,
okay. Yeah.
I actually have a brooch like this, exactly like it. But I've never seen another one until Nate had this one. So it's pretty fabulous. So if you want a brooch like mine, we can be twins, virtual twins. And this one is starting off at $25. And when you see it, it's just so great. It's 2 1/4 inches in size. And I think it's just wonderful. So mid-century, this one, Nate.
I love these sort of starbursty, sort of almost Sputnik-y designs, fireworks, and I will always buy these whenever I see them. I just think they're so attractive. This is claw set, isn't it?
It is. It's all claw set. And look at the symphony of rivets on the back.
Lovely riveting to the back. But I just really, I adore this. I think this is a very sophisticated look.
Yeah, I do too. And this is great with 4th of July. You know, you can wear this all year round, but it really packs a punch for that particular holiday. I love the Y backing that helps date it. It's got all of those rivets, and it's just amazing. These kind of clear starbursty brooches are perfect because they go with just about everything. When I travel, you know, I always want to bring brooches with me. And one of the challenges that I find with colored brooches is trying to, you know, match them to every outfit. But if you have like 3 good brooches that you can do different things with, dress them up, dress them down, they're perfect. So this one's great. You know, one of the days I could wear it on my hat. Another day I could attach it to a necklace and have it, you know, as a little statement necklace piece, or I can put it on the collar of my blazer and wear it out to dinner. So this is one of those versatile travel pieces that I really love because it just makes a statement. It goes with everything.
Yeah.
So let's get this on Betty. Good old Betty. Her sisters have kind of taken over, but Betty is anxious to come back. So here she is. Love this brooch on Betty. I think it's fabulous. And you can wear it kind of multiple ways that you want. But the swirly starburst is just everything to me. So we'll get this on one of our postcards and count her down. And I think for 4th of July, this is just so good because it looks like a firework. And I love this little...
oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, this girl's so fun. So look at that. And a flower frog in your vintage 4th of July display. How fantastic would that be? Okay, so 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
Okay. Don't think we have any takers on that one either.
So we can come back to it.
Yep, we'll do a little. We'll do a recap at the end. But if you're watching on a rerun and you like the look of that, please contact us.
Yes, please do, because that is a really great piece. Okay, let's get this back in the right little area here. Angela did such a great job making all of these little postcard uh, dividers for me that they're so nice. I'm getting used to my office here. This little cart's a little bit farther away than I'm used to, so getting used to that. Okay. Now let's see here. All right, my next piece is going to be something a little bit different. I've never brought something like this to the sale before, but I thought that today might be the day. So I was going through some things in my closet, and I realized that I had so many beautiful leather wallets, and I love anything Italian leather, and I'm all about quality. So for a couple of years, I was buying different leather wallets that I would switch out and use. And I found one of the leather wallets that I really liked the best. So I'm bringing some leather wallets to you now. These aren't just any leather wallets. These are kind of special. They're by a company called Bosca. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Bosca, but they are Italian leather. They were founded by a gentleman named Hugo. He was an immigrant. He came over and I think set up shop in Springfield, Ohio. But Bosca, they make all kinds of leather accessories in Italy. I believe a lot of their things come from Rome.
Before you go on to that, sorry, Carly asked, will there be more dishes that your mom made? When will we see some more of those?
So I have one in today's sale. So if you stay tuned, I can run that for you after this, and I've got a really special piece from my mom, so you'll want to stay tuned for that. And I also have mom has been working so hard on these that there's more coming, so we've got even more designs. And I just drove up to Savannah and picked up some special little treasures from a gentleman that go onto the dishes, so we have a lot of fun things coming. So yeah, I'll bring that up next for you, Carly. Okay, so back to Bosca. This company makes incredible leather goods. I've been a fan of Bosca products for years. I have a leather notebook. They make desk accessories. I have a Bosca leather travel tie holder. Anytime I can pick up Bosca, I do, because the quality is amazing. And I don't need, a million leather wallets. So I'm bringing you one of my Bosca leather wallets that has been well loved, but has incredible quality. So let me show it to you. This is going to start off at an incredible price, because I know when I bought these from a leather store in town, I definitely paid a lot more for them. But I am bringing this to you at an incredible deal. So this is going to start at $25 for an Italian leather wallet. Call me crazy, wow. But I wanted to bring you guys a deal. So this new would probably be anywhere from like $150 to $200 new at any Bosca retailer. Maybe $125 for some smaller wallets, but these are incredible. And this is red leather. And now this has been well loved. You can see there's a little bit of patina around the outside, but I just polished this up with mink oil today, so it's nice and buttery soft. And I love this wallet. It has zipper that is just smooth like butter, and the inside is very clean. I take extremely good care of my leather products. They all go into little sleeves. They're like my children. And this has pockets for all kinds of cards. It has slots on the side for cash. It has the Bosca name here, and then your Bosca logo on the front in this detail. And then I loved this wallet because it had the centered pocket that you can store receipts, cards, all kinds of things inside. So it's very nice. This wallet is wonderful, and Bosca just makes such good quality items. So this would make a great gift. If you know someone that's looking for a leather wallet, I mean, these things will last you for years. The one that I'm carrying now has my initials on it, and it got run over by a car. and it is still kicking. The thing is great. So that just tells you that the quality of these are good. And
Yeah.
I thought I'd bring something different and try it and see if you guys are interested. This is a long wallet, so it's a little bit longer. Let me I just had the measuring tape. I am still getting used to where everything is set up in here, so I don't have my rhythm yet. But this is 8 inches by about 3.5. And let's see, it has 5, 6, 7, 8. It has about 14 card slots. So anyway, this is great if you are interested in this. It's incredible quality. Red leather. It's buttery soft, just amazing. Oh, the Karen, that's hilarious. I brought in my wallet like one does when they're running into the store and they don't want to, carry a whole bag just to go get something from the store. And I got into the store and I realized they didn't have what I needed. So they were out of it. So I came out of the store and I was walking back to my car, and this is just sheer luck. Oh, Serenity, I see you. Okay, we'll count this down. It was just sheer luck that I looked down on the ground and I saw this like smashed square of leather. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's my wallet. And by some just miracle, nobody picked it up, nobody took it, nothing was missing, none of the cards were cracked. I don't know how. It's just that Bosco makes good leather, so it was very protected. And somehow it survived. I don't know. Anyway, amazing. um, yes, and this is very, very Italian, very Florence, beautiful colors. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. You will not be disappointed, Serenity, if you are the person that gets this, because this is going to last you forever. I mean, these are the kinds of things, honestly, you can pass down to your kids. How I got into Bosco was my dad had a Bosco leather wallet, still has it. And I loved it as a kid. He had Bosco desk accessories, a Bosco briefcase. And then when I got old enough to carry a wallet, I wanted something quality and beautiful, and I just started getting into Bosco because they're great. Wow, retro! Congratulations, Serenity. You are getting a killer deal on that.
That's a great buy. That's a great buy. It's a quality item.
Yeah, it really is good. Okay, yay! Serenity is grabbing that. Okay, let me write you down for that. So Serenity.
Oh, she has a friend who loves red that she's going to give it to.
Good. Serenity. That is going to make a really nice gift. Okay. So we had a request for one of Mom's very special pieces. So I'm going to bring one of our Julies. Now, my mom has been hard at work on these, and they have really been such a special thing to get to work on with her. And my mom sent me some pictures today of what she's been working on. So I will share those with you now. Mom is amazing. This is her pottery table. And she says that she calls it her heaven. It might be a mess to somebody else, but this is where she loves to work. This is our kitchen table that she's just spread out with glazes and all kinds of pottery tools. And then Mom's been working on some jewelry jars. So we've got some special jars that will be coming too. And this is blue clay from Spain. Mom's been working on her pottery wheel in the garage. And all of her glazes, she's got labeled lots of different glazes. And then the porcelain, which this piece that we are selling tonight is porcelain, starts with a 25-pound bag of frost porcelain. It comes in just bags like that. And Mom has to take that raw lump and make it into something so beautiful. And then mom's been using all of these vintage buttons and jewelry findings to make the pieces. And she's been sorting through them. Here's one of the jewelry jars that she's doing. That's all hand done. And she's been trying different buttons and pieces for the top. And then mom's been laying all of the paper transfers that you'll see, rice paper transfers by hand. They have to be individually cut out, and she uses tweezers to put them on, and they take an incredible amount of time that mom puts together. It's just wow. So here's mom throwing a few other pieces on her wheel. So she has been really quite hard at work at these, and they're amazing. And the ones tonight, this one is probably my favorite because it's just so adorable. And it's got little feet, which I love. So this is starting off at $25. And it is porcelain clay that mom's been working on.
That's so cute.
With paper transfer. And then she had to throw the little insert here separately out of porcelain. And then it's texturized. And it's got a little baby duck. An adorable little duck swimming in a pond with little vintage clip-on earrings that have been turned into little lilies in the pond where the duck is happily swimming. And then the bottom has the little feet. So it sits so beautifully. And hi, Heather. I get to see Heather in a few days. Yes, my mom is amazing. So this is a really special piece because that little duck is just adorable.
Hey, Heather. Hey, Diane Herman.
This is all glazed. Mom spends hours working on these, and the smaller pieces, contrary to popular belief about, larger pieces are hard, but the small pieces are even harder to get centered and to work with. So they are just really amazing. Hi, Carly. I see you there. This glaze, too, is just the most gorgeous blue, and the little flowers, and I like how it comes all the way up to the edge, and then you've got the little texture, almost like water moving on the little lily on the pad. And then look at these beads. My mom does an amazing job getting beads here from all over the world. She orders from various companies. So these are special beads that you can't just randomly get here. So they are really, really extra special. And the duck is cute. And have no fear, if you love the duck, there are plenty of other duck friends that might be joining the party here soon, because I went and picked up some very special ducks from Savannah. I drove 2.5 hours mainly just to get the ducks for the Julies. So they are fantastic. And
isn't there a rabbit coming as well, Katie?
Yes. Oh, there's an amazing rabbit coming.
Yeah, the rabbit.
And turtles. We have turtles now too. So get ready for a whole cuteness overload here on the channel with these beautiful Julies mom's been working on. Okay, so we're going to start the countdown. And I don't know what this little duck's name should be. Obviously, I think a lot of people might say Daffy Duck, but I think that he needs a different name. I just love him. So if you get him and you come up with a really adorable name for him, I would love to know, because I'm big on naming things. And what I love about these little Julies is they're so great to sit, by your counter, especially when you're washing dishes. Because one of the things that I've found when I wash dishes is I get so worried that some of my beautiful rings are going to get lost down the sink. So I love this because they can just kind of hold your jewelry, and they're beautiful to look at. They just kind of make you smile. And you could also put this by your bedside at night to take off your jewelry. Oh, so Carly says he's a Bob. I do like Bob the duck. We've got an Oliver. Wendell, what a name. Wendell and Bluey. Oh, lots of good name suggestions in the chat. I love it. Okay, so let's count this down for Wendell, Bob, Oliver, and Bluey. Whoever gets this can pick a name. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. And you will get a hand signed note with this from my mom if you
It's
do
lovely.
end up winning this. So you've got the provenance of where this came from, which I always like. Okay, I see that bid end. And we're going to see who grabs that beautiful little Julie. They're so wonderful. Retro.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Serenity. That is headed your way. Oh, you're going to love him. Serenity, have you found a name for him yet? If not, you can always think on it. Okay. Serenity is coming to you. Carly, there are more coming. So if you feel you missed on this one, don't worry. We've got some more special pieces headed your way. Okay. Bob. We like Bob. Bob's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so beautiful, Nate. I cannot wait for you to show this to the world, this particular piece.
Yeah, this is unusual. I find this really unusual. I find it really, really unusual, this next piece. We both believe this is legitimate butterfly wing.
Yeah, I agree, Nate. I think it is. This is starting at $25 in the chat.
We both believe this is real butterfly wing. I know people get upset about butterfly wing. These butterfly places, sanctuaries, they don't kill the butterflies, but when they die, they do sell them to people who make jewelry. We're both convinced this is legit butterfly wing. It's under glass. The glass itself glows. The butterfly wing doesn't glow, but the glass itself does actually glow. Every piece of butterfly wing that I've seen in jewelry has been in at least sterling silver. So this is unusual, I think, to have it in a real sort of piece of costume jewelry. I think it's very unusual.
I think this is stunning because it's got, I don't know what this particular butterfly is called. I actually have one with that iridescent blue that I purchased by an artist at the Key West Butterfly Museum. They're not monarchs, but they have a specific name.
Is it a blue emperor or something like that?
Yes, that might be the name of it, Nate. But it's that same incredible iridescence that you just can't even believe exists in a butterfly, but it does. And it just sparkles so well under this glass dome here that's all prong set. I really love the design of this. I think it's just incredibly elegant. Yeah, look at that. I mean, you can see that. Hi, Edward.
Hey, Edward, buddy. Nice to see you.
So let's get this on Betty White so you can really see this up close.
I mean, I very rarely come across butterfly wing jewelry, and it is, as I say, always in sterling, and it's really, really, I think it is the Blue Emperor Serenity. But this is really sweet. This is such a lovely little demure piece of costume jewelry. It's really interesting. The blue, maybe it's the blue Morpho.
It could be. I mean, there's a lot of different options for what this could be for sure. Yeah, I think it's really, really unusual. And
Kim, hi Kim. I sent you a message, Kim, over Instagram just a few minutes ago. Sorry, it's taken us a little while to get back in touch with you. Oh, Rebecca's here, my friend Rebecca.
Oh, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca, lovely to see you. Welcome in, Kim from Desert Girl.
Glad to have you in the chat. Okay, so we're going to get this on one of our vintage postcards. And there's so many good options here in my nature and animals category. But I think we're going to go with this. So this is a beautiful Pepper Tree Drive out in California. This was sent in 1941. And this was a family postcard. So that was sent from my great grandfather's brother, Fred, out in California, sent this to my grandmother, which is very cool. So,
It's showing up, the iridescence on the butterflies actually showing up really beautifully on the camera. It looks really lovely.
No worries, Raven. Glad to have you here. I'm thrilled that you are joining us tonight.
Hey,
Okay.
Raven, lovely to see you. You responded. Oh, I'll look out for that message. I'll have a look for that message.
All right, so let's start the countdown here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yes, such a gorgeous, gorgeous brooch. All right. That is headed your way. All right. I think Retro. Congratulations, Retro.
Fantastic.
You're going to love that. That just glows like no tomorrow. It's amazing.
Yeah, you're going to love it. That's a really interesting piece. It really is. Thanks very much.
I'm so glad you're getting that. Raven says she has that postcard. How cool, Raven. It's not often that people have the same postcard, so I think that's really quite cool. Wonderful. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Ooh, how about a necklace? Is anybody up for a fabulous necklace? Now, I have had some requests for lockets, and I did sell a 1920s locket not too long ago, but I finally found another one. And I love lockets because I think they're just so special. I remember my mom had, and now I have, a locket that looks like a little ball. And it's just amazing because when you open it, it folds out, and there's probably space for about 7 small pictures. So it's very cool. And I like the concept of keeping things that are special to you close to your heart. So I think that's kind of neat. And of course, nowadays, if you don't put small pictures in the lockets, you could, do like a very small little tiny junk journal inside of the locket and put little snippets of your favorite things. So I love that. This is about 20 inches in size, so it's a good length. And this locket here is going to start off at $22. Now, let me get this on our blanch so that you can see. And this one's really unusual because it's got little bits of some type of stone that are almost amethyst-like. I don't think that they are amethyst, but when the light shines through them, they're really amazing. And they're separated by a faux pearl here. And then there's a bit of moonstone on the locket itself with little tiny faux pearls. And it does open up. It has a lobster claw clasp on the back. Now, let me show you the inside of this locket. Now, I am not certain exactly how old this is. I do believe that the locket has age to it, and I'm kind of wondering if someone has added these little stones as sort of a decoration to it and then put it on this chain. I'm not sure that the locket truly belonged to the chain originally, but the locket is all original. So you've got the faux pearls, and look at that beautiful etching on the metal there. I think is really stunning. And then when you open it up, you've got space for your pictures, and there's a beautiful etched design on the inside, which is what really drew me to this, because oftentimes the inside of these lockets are a little bit more plain. So I thought that was really elegant, and it has a nice snap. I don't know if you can hear that, but boy, that sounds just so satisfying. And then, of course, you've got the beautiful flax. I think this is moonstone. It could be opal, because it does have flashes like opal. I can't guarantee that it's real opal, but it's definitely some sort of real stone. And then let me put the light behind this.
It does look very much like an opal.
Can you see the light coming through those almost
Yeah.
amethyst-like stones. It's really amazing. Hi, Beth.
Hey, Beth. Nice to see you. Raven says her great aunt's grandmother, etc., bought postcards wherever they traveled. She has a huge box, and many are not written on.
Oh wow, that's kind of neat, Raven. That your grandma collected postcards and your great aunt, and then my grandma collected postcards.
Serenity said she wished she could come and bring that brooch to her in Fort Lauderdale. She's got a jumper that's a bit too wee low at the top.
Oh, that would be perfect for it. You're in Fort Lauderdale. You're getting ready for the cruise, aren't you, Serenity?
Oh yeah, that's right. You've got a cruise. Fantastic.
Okay, so here's the locket up close. Lots of great detail on this piece, and it is about 20 inches long, so it's a good length. It's not too short. It's definitely not choker length. And it has the easy to wear clasp, which I like. And I love kind of pieces that you can pass down to your grandkids, or this would be a wonderful gift for a grandchild that has a birthday because you could put photos of yourself in it. I remember my grandmother giving me a jewelry box when I was a kid that had a heart on it on the top, and it had a picture of my grandparents in it, and I just thought it was so special.
That's great. That's lovely.
Yes, I still have it, and I love it to this day. So that's really such a treasure. So this could be something that you gift to a grandchild, a good kind of very special gift. Okay. Yeah, I do too, Raven. I think that the locket is old. I truly do. But I think the chain was added, and then someone kind of zhuzhed it up by adding those little tumbled stones and faux pearls on it. So if anyone's interested, it is starting off at 20, but we will bring it back at another time, or I guess I should count this down. Here, I'll do that. Just because there's some lag. So here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Okay. All right. If I don't see anyone for that, that's okay. We'll bring it back.
That's a pass. Okay.
Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I love this brooch, Nate. I think it's just incredible. Oh, this piece is so cool. All right, this is 3 inches in size, and it is starting off at $18. And oh man, I love these deco brooches. They're so awesome, Nate.
Yeah, this is a high deco revival from probably the 1980s. Would you think the 1980s? I would have said the 80s.
Yeah, I would think. Oh, thank you, Kim. Yes, I would think that this is true 80s. I mean, you can tell from the back. It's definitely not an older clasp. I think that this is true 1980s deco revival. Beautiful piece, great at the color.
And it's nicer than many that I've seen. A lot of them are just too rudimentary. They're not made well enough. And this is just a nice solid, it's a vintage brooch, and if you want that Art Deco look, this is a great way to get it.
Yeah, it's a great way to have the Art Deco look without the Art Deco price tag of some of those early 20s, 30s brooches, because they're just so expensive. They're almost just impossible to touch. And I think that this is a great way to have the look without the price tag. And it's just so beautifully designed. I think it's quite a stunner. The lines are really good. And Nate, would you say you could wear this brooch, multiple ways?
Yeah, most certainly. I mean, up and down. You could wear this as a lovely pendant as well. It doesn't have a pendant attachment, but it certainly could. use the brooch attachment to hang from. It's a
That would
it's
be a
just
great pendant. And really good on a hat. You know, it's always nice when you find, at least for me, because I love hats,
yeah.
brooches that can be kind of worn horizontally or at a little jaunty angle on a hat band that's just cool. You know, you got to have kind of the perfect hat brooch. And I think that's this. It just looks so good.
This would look
Also,
lovely at the throat too.
I've been wearing a lot of brooches just kind of on the side of my collars with my ties. And I think they're really fun, you know, or on the top of the tie. There's all kinds of ways that you can really, you know, zhuzh this up. And like Nate said, because it's, you know, got up and back, you can loop a chain through this. Oop, I just dropped the brooch. Not the brooch, but the measuring stick. You can wear it as a necklace too, which
Yeah.
I think makes this incredibly versatile. Because one night you could wear this with a little black dress and your little chain, and then another day you can wear it on a suit blazer to church or on a white blouse. I think it's got lots of
Or
possibilities.
even as a choker, if you were to have a piece of black choker elastic the other way around, so that it would go sort of portrait rather than landscape, would look really stunning. The two.
And my mom, she wears a lot of V-neck dresses for work at the TV station, and she has been pinning the brooches a little bit lower on the V part, and I have to say it looks so good. So that's a really great way to wear them too. Hey, Tina, Jason.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Tina. If you're not subscribed to Mother Tuckers, you really should be. You really you are remiss if you're not subscribed to Jason and Tina at Mother Tuckers. Nice to see you, buddy.
It's so good to have you in the chat. I'm so glad to have you in the chat, and it's so good to have you in the chat. Okay, Carol Jellison, I see you at 18. We're going to get this on one of our vintage postcards, and we'll count this brooch down. I think this calls for a fabulous lady. Let's see what we have. Ooh, yeah, let's put it on her. I think she's great. This is with fondest love. This is a postcard from 1905. Wow, that is crazy. 1905, gorgeous, gorgeous brooch. We will start the countdown on this Deco Revival piece at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end, friends. This is
welcome in Sandra Grimm from
Hi, Sandra.
Ephrata, PA. That's Pennsylvania. Is PA Pennsylvania?
Yes, you got that, Nate.
From Ephrata, Pennsylvania. Welcome in, Sandra. Hi, Dilbert's here.
Delbert.
Hey, nice to see you.
Yes, and great to close up blouses. That's wonderful. Delbert, so happy to have you here.
Thank you, Carol. I'm sure you'll love that. Thanks, Carol.
Carol, that is a stunner. That is headed your way. Excellent. Yes. Oh, thank you, Jason or Tina. I'm not sure which one's chatting, but the trays will be back soon. Have no fear. They are in the other room right now, but they'll be back up on the wall, which I'm very excited to have because right now it's a very boring wall.
Oh, there's Lena Ray's back. My Cherokee
Lena.
Rose is back. Nice to see you.
Good to have you. I dropped my ruler on the floor. At least it wasn't a brooch, Nate would say.
Buying Space. Hey, Buying Space.
Hey,
nice
Myra. Glad to have you here. Oh, Carol says, Yahoo, Christmas gift from son Carl. We were both sick for Xmas, but recovered. Me too, Carol. I'm glad you're feeling better.
How's Carl doing, Carol? I hope he's doing well. Say hi, Carl, if you're out there, buddy. If not, maybe Carol will play this back. Could be a bit late for you, but hey, nice to see you, buddy, and nice to see you too, Carol. And Joe, hey Joe, nice to see you.
Hey, Joe. Okay, so my next brooch is a set. And I think that this is so incredible because the colors are excellent. And I think this is incredibly cheery. It's great for the springtime. We're kind of moving out of winter and starting to think about all the pretty flowers. And I just love this. Now, I'm not sure when this was made. I'm definitely vintage. There's no question about it. I'm assuming 1970s, but the more I look at this, then I think, maybe 60s. So I'm not exactly sure on era, but the design is out of this world. It's just so good.
Oh, wait a second. Carol says he's right here. He's waving to us.
Oh,
And
Carol.
have us on the TV and bidding on iPod. How lovely. Hey, Carl, buddy. Nice to see you. Nice to have you here.
Carl, we're glad you're joining us. So big welcome to you.
Yes, sorry to hear you were both sick over Christmas. Lovely to have you.
That is no fun. Okay, so this set is cheery and it is starting at $25, which I think is excellent. The brooch measures 2 inches and it does come with clip-on earrings, which is wonderful because there's lots of ways in which you can wear clip-ons even if they're not on your ears. So I'm excited about showing you some of those things. But let me show you the brooch and the earring set first, what you'll be getting if you do win this. And our new Bob, our little Bob earring display just does not want to cooperate with some of these earrings here. But this, I think, is just stunning. It is incredible, the amount of work that went into this. And look at the blues and the greens and these Rivoli flowers. They've got what I think is very unusual in these is you often find them just plain, but these actually have little prong set rhinestones on the end. And these are the type of brooches that were wired through this mesh on the back, and they've got the pin back. And so much work went into these because each one of these is wired on. And I just think that this is so gorgeous. It looks like a whole bouquet of hydrangeas. And the colors are excellent, and these blues and greens, and you're going to get the clip-on earrings as well, which I think really adds some versatility. And I've seen a lot of these brooches, usually with pearls, but not as often with these. In fact, never actually with this colorway or these Rivoli stones.
I've seen them in pearls and I've seen them with clear rhinestones, but that's a very unusual colorway.
It is. And you don't see them very often with the little rhinestones on the end.
Yeah, the rhinestones are
lovely. So I think for spring and summer, this is excellent. Raven agrees 60s. I think 60s. It's just a glamorous set. It's so beautiful. The detail, I mean, look how that pops on a brown hat is just incredible. Now, one of the things that I love about clip-on earring sets is that you can do a whole little moment on your purse. So these are our little $14 Amazon clutch purses, and they are so excellent. And you can really just jazz these up a bit, really make them look like $1 million one-of-a-kind handbag by clipping the little earrings with the brooch like that. You can do the whole set, or you can wear the brooch and add the little fun things to your handbag. But the other thing that I think is excellent is something that Nate's cousin came up with. And you can take a ring, just a regular old ring. This is a sterling ring. And you can give these clip-ons new life. And I think they are fabulous. You just slide them over the ring. And now you've got your own little cocktail ring that you can wear. You can do this with any flat ring. You can change out your clip-on earrings, and you can have the brooch. So I think that this is such a clever little way to rewear some of your clip-on earrings that you don't wear on your ears.
Heidi and I have been talking about bringing some of these sterling rings and packaging them with 3 different clip-on earrings as a little lot, as a package. So tell us what you think about that idea. And Lucinda, hi Lucinda.
Hi Lucinda.
How lovely to see you. Switch to Wednesday to Monday. So lovely to see you, Lucinda.
Lovely to have you here, Lucinda. Okay.
I tell you, Sandra, it's a great idea. I love that notion of suddenly being able to turn a clip-on earring, which in many cases is sort of useless, to being matching your brooch. I think it's really clever. So we're working on that. So if you think that's got a cute idea, tell us in the chat.
Yeah. And we would love to bring some sterling rings along with a different couple of sets of those earrings that you can just kind of trade out on your rings, because they're perfect if you're, especially, like we've got folks in the chat going on a cruise. Like, what a great little thing that takes up no room, but you can instantly change your ring for formal night. And for every formal night on the cruise, you could have a different outfit with a different ring. It's so cool, and it's comfortable to wear. That's the great thing. Because at first I was like, oh, I don't know if this would be comfortable. No, it's perfectly comfortable. It's so good. Yeah, on your shoes, like clip-on earrings just deserve a moment, because I think they're often overlooked because we think, oh, we don't want to do anything with them. They hurt our ears. Get creative in the way that you wear them. You can even wear them. This shirt doesn't really work with it, but I like to clip them on the edge of my collar sometimes. Shirt collars, yeah, and just wear them on either side, I think is really great. So we'll count down this incredible set. This is a postcard from 1915. Best wishes. Really lovely flowers. I think this works so well with it. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you clipped them on your Crocs. That's a statement.
That's cool.
Your Crocs.
I love that.
I saw Heather Elizabeth doing something with her Christmas cards where she used some odd clip-on earrings for the Christmas cards to hang them up, and that was a cool idea.
Yeah, I thought that was a genius idea that Heather had, and it was just, a beautiful like velvet. I can't remember if it was a velvet ribbon or some type of really neat vintage ribbon, and she just took the string and hung it through the back, and then they were kind of like clipped over the string, which I thought, what a cool thing. So
yeah, wear them on a jacket, or even on a men's jacket. There's often a little button hole cut there for a bustier or a little corsage thing.
Yeah, of course.
You could easily use that little buttonhole there for a clip-on earring.
Yeah, it's perfect for that. Okay, I don't see anybody for that, so we'll come back for it for another time. But that is such a great set, really and truly. Okay. So let's see. I know this does not feel like Saturday night. We don't normally do the week, but I just moved, Willie Joe, so I'm in between. Well, I was in between apartments last week, and now I'm finally settled into my new apartment, and my office was just so chaotic that I was like, Nate, I want to have a sale Saturday, but I don't even know where my stock is. I don't know where my shipping materials are. I mean, I knew they were in this room, but like you couldn't even walk in on the floor. There was just, because things had basically been moved from an apartment that was a few doors down to another apartment, and everything was on the floor because there was no furniture to actually like put things away. So I was like, I just need a couple of days to get reorganized, and then we'll do a sale. So
yep. Hey, Willie Joe. Nice to see you.
Oh, what a great idea, Heather. You clip them in your pierced earrings that have hoops or loops. Oh, that's clever.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, where the gibbets goes on the Crocs. That's so cool. See, you guys are so creative. I love that. Serenity says, talking about hats reminded me of the feather-like brooch I got for my sun hat. So you just put that on. Look, oh, you just clip them to the hat. Now that's cool.
That's cool.
That's great. I love that. Okay, so this next brooch is really spectacular. Of course, they all are, but I think that This is really lovely. This is another one of these 50s brooches that just, you look at the rivets and you think, I have no idea how someone in this small little piece put in so much effort. I mean, it's like a little work of art. It's so good. This is 2.5 inches in size, and it is starting off at $22. Wait until you see the rivets on the back of this thing. It just, I've never seen more rivets in my life on this little fun starbursty brooch. I mean, look at that.
Margot. Hi, Margot. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I love this. I love the front of the back of this just as much as I love the front. Now, these rhinestones are in really good vintage condition. There's ever so slight darkening to one or two of the stones. It's barely noticeable, but it most certainly is in really good vintage condition.
Yeah, it is. And all of these pieces, I mean, they still have a lot of life, a lot of sparkle. And as you can see, I think this is just so beautiful. I really love that this kind of has an interesting, almost firework Maltese cross type interesting design. It makes it really different, which I really love. And it's all prong set, of course, which indicative of that quality of the 50s, you know. Nowadays you get brooches and all the stones are glued in, and
yeah,
it's not as good as these 50s brooches where they really cared for the quality of the piece. And I just think this is so beautiful.
Oh, that looks very cool.
Yes, of a
bunch of coral.
Yes, coral. It does have that coral reef like effect, which I really like. Thank you, Karen. Yes, there are quite a few pieces still available. So if you're just coming in and you're like, oh, I really would love a particular piece, definitely go back and check and let us know. Okay, so I'm going to get this on one of our vintage postcards.
Yep.
And then we will count this down.
And we'll have a giveaway after this.
Yes, we will have a giveaway. Okay, let's see. Ooh, how about this one? To seal our friendship. May the seal of true friendship between us be found as long as we live and the world goes around. I love this postcard from 1910. I think is really fun. So we will start the countdown. Kim says, I got my brooch from the last sale and your packaging was lovely.
Yeah. And Willie Joe said, I got my red and pink leaf today. Just beautiful. Fantastic.
Noelle, yes, you may have the Victorian sash brooch for $45 if you are interested. That is a killer get.
That's a great deal. Hi, Noelle. That is a great deal.
Yeah. Noelle, absolutely. That can be yours. So I'm got you down for that.
Yep, there was a number of really nice pieces in the beginning that didn't go. So if anyone wants to start again, and if we're finished, leave a comment in the comment field, or even better, email Katie and we'll set you up.
Absolutely, no problem. Okay, so we'll start the countdown here. Ooh, yeah, this is a fun postcard. This I really like because it's just so cool with the wax seal. Okay, here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Hi, Christy. Welcome back. Okay. And I see Noelle Padilla coming in for that stunner.
Oh, fantastic.
All right.
Thank you, Noelle. It's a really lovely brooch.
And we'll do a little recap at the end as well for anybody that missed things in our, sometimes it's hard to rewind, so we can do that. Thank you, Kim. I mean, I've started kind of getting into the wax, but I must say my mom, she has just completely taken the whole wax seal game to a whole new level.
Oh, Sandra Grimm says, could I have the blue brooch and clips that
Yeah.
you showed earlier for 25?
Yes. If this is the set you're talking about, Sandra, you will not be disappointed.
Oh, yeah, that's a great buy.
It's a great set. So, Sandra, this is yours for 25.
Nice.
If you would like it, it is yours. And the other clip earring I've got there. So, and Sandra, I think that you are new to me. I could be wrong, and if I am, I do apologize. But if you wouldn't mind sending your information to my email on screen, which I don't have up right now, so let me go ahead and add that. That would be wonderful. So I can get you an invoice, and I will be sending that out to you. So,
and don't forget the one at the end of Katie's Creations. That's the thing that usually tricks people. Fantastic, Sandra.
That is a great buy.
Willie Joe said Katie's mail is truly happy mail.
Oh, that makes me happy. Yes, we do work very hard on our boxes, and we've got, I think this, I'm looking over at the table. Mom came over tonight. She had the day off and did some boxes for me in advance because I'll be leaving, so I want to get everything shipped out before I leave. And I think we have 10 colors right now out that we did in the sealing wax designs this week on the boxes, so they're really fun. So they'll be neat. Okay, Sandra, congratulations. That is yours. Excellent. You're gonna love that piece. I really cherish that. I think it's so special. Oh, thank you, Karen. Karen is on it tonight. We appreciate that.
All right. Thanks, Karen.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do a giveaway. And if you don't know how the giveaways work, Nate will explain them to you. But this is what you can win for this prize round. You got this fabulous little multi-strand slip-on bracelet. I love these because they're just really beautiful.
Oh, Tippy Wink says, any Julies tonight, Katie?
I do have Julies. I've got more Julies. If you want me to run another one, I am more than happy to do another one.
Yeah, we have run one.
Yes, we already did one, but if you'd like another one, please let me know. And I've got several right here that I can do. So how, Nate, can folks win this bracelet?
You do not need to purchase anything or intend to purchase anything to enter the giveaways. They're open to everybody. We will cover packaging and postage, so no cost at all to you. It's letters of the alphabet. You can guess as many times as you like, one letter at a time. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck, folks. That's stunning. Okay. I love that. And let's see who's going to grab this. Oh, I already see it, but I have to go back up and double check. That's what I see.
Okay, I can see as well. I see Noreen Hoffman's here as well. Noreen, it's lovely to see you. But the letter is G for golf, and it goes to Christy M.
Christy, congratulations.
That was a really quick claim as well.
That was a quick claim. Okay. So guys, let me know in the chat if you want me to run another Julie. I do have another one available that I can grab. Carol Jellison is putting in the number 12. So I'm not sure, Carol, if you are lagging.
Oh, yeah.
What the 12 is, but please do let us know. Okay. Alrighty. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. This one is just so amazing. Okay. So
yeah, congratulations.
This next brooch I love. Oh, Sister Shirley does not know what a Julie is. I'll give you the abridged version. My mom makes these wonderful porcelain dishes in her pottery studio, and they are utilizing vintage costume jewelry with little fun findings, and she makes feet for them. And they are amazing. So my mom hand throws these and fires these in her pottery studio. And they are just so gorgeous. So I Moms are making them for me to bring to the sales for you guys, and they are handmade. They come with a note of provenance. Mom's been working really hard on them. So if you want a Julie, we've got another one. Okay, so yes, Willie would like a Julie. So I will be happy to grab another Julie. No problem. Nate, are you okay with that?
Yeah, surely.
Okay. So this next piece is 1 1/4 inches in size. And I love this because it's a moon and I love moons so very much. I think that the colors in this are amazing. The AB stones.
We think this is probably from the 80s or 90s.
Yes.
It's a nice brooch. It's not really old. It's not really vintage, like 50s, 60s vintage, but it's a really nicely designed and very pretty brooch.
It's gorgeous. Here's the back of it.
Classic sort of crescent moons. I think they're really attractive.
Lovely color. I love this one because it has the faux pearls mixed in. So it's just really, really special. And these moons are just everything. You know, I'm a big fan of the moon. Moon and stars, I think, are always great. And they're just kind of fun to wear, really beautiful. They look great on Vanna White.
That looks lovely.
Yeah, that really does. So let me see. We got to get this on a nighttime postcard because there's just no other postcard than the nighttime postcard that would be really good for this. So let me look for that. Here, nighttime. There we go. Oh, I've got the perfect postcard for this. I'm so sorry, people. I'm just over here chatting away. This is starting off at $22 in the chat. And this is going to go on our Times Square at night with the moon. I love this postcard and I love this book.
That looks great on that. That looks very cool on that.
Isn't that just like the most perfect pairing? Because I think so. Oh, that's so good.
Oh, yeah. Or let us see if your name begins with C.
C. Yes, I love it. Oh, yes. When I was little, Mom's in the chat commenting. She said that I couldn't say moon, so I would just point to the sky and go, ma, ma. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the countdown on this beautiful piece at, here we go, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. So stunning on this postcard. Oh my gosh. I'm all for the nighttime postcards. I think they're fabulous. And thanks to Angela, I could go right to my nighttime little category, and they're all there waiting for me, which is wonderful.
Blessed be Angela.
Yes, Angela did an amazing job at this organizational system for me.
That goes to Noreen Hoffman. Thank you so much, Noreen, and thank you for bidding as well, Serenity. It's a really pretty brooch. You'll love it.
All right, Noreen, that is coming your way. Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to go grab another Julie, and I'm going to bring this here. So I'm going to step away for a moment. And Nate, I know that you don't enjoy this as much, but if you can entertain the folks.
All right. Okay, this is where you step away just at any random moment and say, Nate, entertain the troops. Dance, monkey boy, dance.
Just follow the chat. You'll be okay, and I'll be back in a flash.
Okay, everyone. Ask me anything, anyone. You can ask me anything. Because my mind goes completely blank whenever Katie throws me under the bus like this. Take it away, Nate, she says. Wow. Let me go back in the chat and see if there's anything here.
All right, Nate. I told you that was a flash.
Thank God. Nate, what have you been doing lately? I've been doing some lino printing lately, and I've been having a really good time with it. But I've discovered that I am absolutely pants at it. I'm complete rubbish at it. I really enjoy the process of doing the lino cutting, but it is absolutely rubbish. So I'm embarrassed. Nate, when you come to the US, I'd love to get to the US. I honestly would, but I've got sort of family thing obligations here. Yeah, I think you want us to ask. You can answer. Mr. Agenda is the same way.
Hi, Cindy.
Yeah, start dancing. Nate, can I claim your first? Yeah, sure, Lisa. Absolutely. That was a really nice brooch too. That first one. You can absolutely claim it for 25.
And Lisa, I sent you a message over on Instagram. I think my email wasn't working, so if you can check for that, that would be wonderful. Okay, so Lisa, that is yours.
Oh, Mimi, Cindy's here from Mimi's Treasure
Hey,
Cottage.
Cindy,
How lovely to see you.
wonderful.
Yeah, Carol, I was born in New Zealand, so I have been cursed with the accent. I spent a long time living abroad, though. I spent a long time living in Australia, a brief time in Manila, and a long, long time in Australia. The weather, it is, you know what, it's good, but we haven't had a really, really hot weather, a hot summer for many years. So it's pleasant. Pants. Yeah, that's what we say for rubbish or trash. I was absolutely pants at it.
Pants at it. I love that. What I was talking to you earlier when we were prepping for the show, and Bron came in and said that she was something puffed. She was
Puffed.
absolutely puffed. That's a new one for me.
That's when you say you're so puffed, you're out of breath.
Out of breath.
From walking or something, you'll say you're puffed, or even huffed. You know.
Yeah,
But,
that's so different. Have you ever met an Australian celebrity?
Yeah, yes, I worked in the theatre, so I have met a few Australian celebrities. Greta Scacchi I've met, and Kate Blanchett I've met a few times.
Oh, that's so cool.
Kate Blanchett was actually the artistic director of the Sydney Theatre Company when I was working in the arts in Sydney. And so I got invited to a lot of Sydney Theatre Company plays for opening nights and things. You know, they invite industry people. So I met her at a couple of drinks things. She was very, very, very nice, very polite, very sweet.
Oh, that's so wonderful, Nate. How cool. Sandra says that she loves Stars and Moons. She found 2 Cobalt Stars and Moons mugs. Oh, I know which ones you're talking about, at Goodwill for 99 cents. Those were featured on Friends, and I actually have a collection of them. They made Libby, I believe, they made them, and they were called the Celestial Pattern. And believe it or not, because they were on Friends, they sell for like $50 each sometimes. And
Wow.
like the 2 wine goblets I found for $20 at the for the pair. It was at Springfield, Ohio, the Extravaganza, which was so good. And I have the little lowball glass, and then I've got some highballs, and the I only have 1 mug, but I would like to get another mug. They're just so cool. So yeah, really neat. Hi, Maria. Welcome.
Kim said that when her parents left Denmark for the US, one of their siblings moved to Australia. Australia is a nice place to live, I tell you. I mean, everything wants to bite and poison and eat you, but it is a really nice place to be. Maria Ramirez. Hi, Maria. Another nugget of information about Nate. I can envision.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved working for the theatre. I loved working in the arts. I just came back from Florida Saturday morning. My niece married a doctor from Texas in Disneyland on the boardwalk.
Wow.
Reception was next to the big aquarium. Oh, wow. That must have been cool.
Yes, those are the glasses that we use on the Speakeasy if you watch my podcast with Jeffrey. So, yeah, those are very, very cool. I will have to probably come again to the extravaganza. So that we'll be selling next to George. How cool! I
Oh,
can't.
that would be very cool.
Yes, that would be awesome. Okay, so my next piece is another Julie, and it's going to start off at $25. So for all of you guys just coming in, my mom makes these on her pottery wheel at home. That's my mom, and she, works so hard on these. She uses vintage findings. There's a little assortment of things that she's playing around with for the different pieces, and she just does an amazing job. Each of these paper transfers have to be hand cut, the rice paper transfers, and then put on, and then they go through several different glazings and things at different temperatures and firings because of the paper transfers have to be different than certain underglazings, and it's really quite a lot of work. These pieces are amazing. Now, Mom does some out of porcelain, which I had earlier, and this is an earthen stoneware piece that I just think is amazing with these adorable little birds. Are they not just the cutest things ever?
Oh, they
And I
are.
love this speckled earthen stoneware clay. I think it's spectacular. There is a vintage button in the center that Mom found and she's used. And then these feet are amazing. These are some of the beads that she orders from overseas, and she's made these pottery round pieces that she's actually stamped our K&N wax seal into on the bottom. She says these are very hard to make because they don't sit flat. So they take a lot of crafting and care. And then she's used glass, as you can see, almost akin to fused glass. In the bottom of this one, she crushes up marbles and then melts them, and they have to be fired at a different temperature. So this piece has the cracked glass underneath, as well as the button, and then all of these adorable little birdies. So this one is incredible. So this one's starting at $25, and it does come with a note. Mom's got her little notes that she's been putting in with these, so that you've got the provenance there. These are handmade on a wheel. And I know that a lot of bigger pieces are hard to throw, but Mom says these harder pieces are incredibly difficult to get centered. You start with this big bag of clay that's like 20 pounds, and then you take little bits of pieces off, and you have to throw it down in the middle. And it's very hard to throw because you got to get it centered. So
No,
that's what.
I never met Keith Urban. I would love to have met Keith Urban, but no, unfortunately, I never got to meet him.
I saw Keith Urban by chance at the Grand Ole Opry when I was there. The last night I was in Nashville, he happened to be at the Grand Ole Opry. And I thought, I wasn't going to go to the Grand Ole Opry because we had seen a couple of other shows, and the tickets were available still. And I just thought, yep, we got to go to the Grand Ole Opry, see Keith Urban. And it was so great. So really fun. But this stoneware piece is one of my favorites because I think the little birds are just so cheery and wonderful. And these dishes, so that you guys get a sense of size, this is 4.5 inches wide. So it's perfect to put your little jewelry pieces in. You can put your little clip earrings in if you've got, the little earrings, just anything that you want to put that's small by your bedside. Hey, even chapstick. I swear by this chapstick. And how wonderful would this be to have this by your bedside, for easy access, and you get this beautiful dish. And it's also very practical because you can kind of corral some of your smaller items with little birds to make you smile. So I see Willie Joe in at 30. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown here. These are hand thrown by my mom. Just amazing. They've got little feet. They're just so gorgeous. So here we go at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. and bid. And yeah, my chapstick too, Serenity. When I moved, I kid you not, I probably found about 10 of these. And I have a car chapstick, I have a messenger bag chapstick, a pocket chapstick. These things, I've even washed them. I don't know how they just, because, I take them from one place, put them in my pocket, take them to another place. I'm always losing them. So I need something like this to corral my chapstick. Willie, congratulations. This is headed your way, and you
congrats.
adore that.
That's so cool. They're so nice.
Yeah, they're incredibly well made. And I love the earthen stoneware because I just think it's got such a richness to it. Okay, so let me see here. Let me make a note. Okay.
Yep, lovely buy.
That's a great buy, and that is going to, okay, Willie Joe. All right, excellent. Congratulations, you're going to love that. That one's such a gorgeous piece. Okay. Oh, this one's really, really sweet and delicate and fun. So this next piece, I think, is probably from the 60s. It just has that very 60s kind of sweet flower power look. Actually, it's something that I could see Sandra Dee wearing out of Grease. It's just very fun. So, yeah, the stoneware is great, Monica. So this is starting off at $16, and it is 2 1/4 inches in size. And I think this is just really sweet, Nate, this brooch. Perfect for spring.
Yeah, another one of trying to get some smaller sized brooches. I know a lot of the ones we deal in are big and they're really flashy, and we were asked for some small, some more subtle ones. And I thought this was actually really pretty with this stylized pair of flowers. And the stones are reading very clear further back, but when they come in close, they've got a bit of a blue to them.
These are very blue in person.
Right.
Very light blue, but they do look clear maybe farther back. But look at this on a hat. Like, that is made for a hat, if you ask me. Like, how awesome is that?
It's a lovely. It's not a hugely flashy brooch, but I thought for a $16 start, I thought this was a pretty sweet little thing.
It is, and you can see the Y back and the rivet there, so it's very indicative of its age. And you can wear this multiple ways, but I just think that this is so pretty, even on a little white sweater. It's often cold sometimes when you go to the movies or in restaurants, and it's nice to have a little sweater or a delicate brooch to go on those things that you wear out, that maybe you just throw around your shoulders and you want a little more style to it. This would be great. Also on a jean jacket too as well, or a little delicate floor length dress, I think would be really, really lovely. Summer kind of, I'm trying to think of the name of those maxi dresses.
Maxis, yeah.
Really nice for that. Yeah, and the colorway is just so cool. So let me get this on Vanna White so that you can kind of see that up close. And and then we'll get a postcard here, and I'll show it to you on a postcard, because I think there's just so many options with this brooch. It's really lovely. Sorry, things are dropping. I'm giving you heart attacks, Nate, over here. That was just my phone. It just took a little tumble. Oh, this is pretty. This is Greetings from California. It is the Poppies. This postcard
nice.
From the 50s, and I think that would look really nice with this. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown. Look how pretty that is. Like in your displays on the side of a postcard.
Yeah, it's really
absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so here we go. At 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid it. Louie. Louie just woke up from a nap and she is just suddenly digging at the couch that she was sleeping on. Louie,
Oh, there is the bid end.
let's not
Yeah,
do
Katie does pick the best cards to go with the brooches. That one goes to Serenity. Thanks, Serenity. It is a really sweet
Serenity.
little
You're
brooch.
gonna love that.
I'm sure you'll love it.
Yep. That it's just so cute. It's so cute. Louie. Hi Louie. Would you guys like to see Louie?
Let's see little Lucifer.
Okay, yes, let's get Louie. And Nate calls her Lucifer because she's always into things. She's always eating stuff. She says, "That's not me." Yes, Louie, that is you. Okay, let me bring Louie over here so you guys can see. Oh, she just got curled up again. Sorry, Louie.
Oh, where is this nugget?
Here comes the nugget.
Oh, little Lucifer.
Louie, living her best life. Hi, Louie. Can you say hi to the peoples? The peoples want to see you. The peoples want to see you. You're a little nugget. And they want to see you. Hi. Can you say hi to everybody?
Look at that little angel.
Oh, come here. Now, how would you look? How would you look with a Victorian brooch against your little fur? Wouldn't you look fabulous?
Yeah, look at her being all shy when she's an absolute terror. This
She
dog is a menace.
Louie eats.
Oh, Maria said she received her beautiful big brooch and she loves it. Fantastic. Thanks, Maria.
Oh, yay, Maria. I'm so glad. Yeah, Louie eats everything. She's eaten wasabi. She loves coffee. She will drink coffee if you let her, which is not good because she's already very hyper. Right now, she's being super mellow. I love Louie to pieces, but she is an eater, which is a pug thing. But yeah, she's cute. Oh, hi, Louie.
Oh, like butter wouldn't melt in your mouth, you terror of a dog.
And look at her right now. She's being all shy and cute and sleepy. You want to go back to your sofa where I woke you up because you were curled up and napping?
Kim says she had a dog that loved beer and would eat the cans too.
Oh, yeah. Louie, I could see her eating a can. She tried to swallow a nail one time. Oh, she ate Shiny Brights. That was terrible. She got these little tiny Shiny Brights and swallowed them. Not whole, but like crushed them up. I don't know how. So I had to take her to the vet at like 3 a.m. and they fed her cotton balls to pad the, sharp bits so that she didn't get cut up inside. And she turned out to be okay, but it scared the pants off of me, and I just cannot leave Louie unattended without, the doors closed to rooms that she could eat things in. And even if you think that you've Louie proofed something, think again. You have not. Louie will find a way. For a small dog, she can leap. She leaps off of couches onto surfaces. And she's like Batman, just out of nowhere, just comes and yeah, aren't you? Louie wants to look away. She's like, that's not me.
She is evil at both ends and devious in the middle. Yep. She is the most devious dog.
But she is so precious, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
How much for Louie, says El Carver.
Hi, Louie. Okay.
Oh, Karen said, don't let her drink coffee. It's toxic.
No, it's not good for dogs. I try not to. But she likes to knock over my mugs. I've learned not to leave them on the edge of the table because she will find a way she's like a cat. She bats them and then she's broken a number of my mugs and then she'll lick the coffee. She just loves it. So I really try not to, Karen. I now I've made measures so that she can't get to my coffee.
She's devious.
Yeah, she is. But she's precious. You're a dense nugget of love. Yeah. Okay. Say bye to the people. say, I'm going to go back to my couch and nap now. Okay. All right. Oh.
Bye, Lucifer.
Okay. You're such a chunky nugget.
How old is Lucifer?
Oh, there we go, Lily. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I got you. Okay, Louie, what'd you knock over? Nothing important, but you knocked something over. Oh, she knocked over my pencil cup.
How old is she?
Louie will be 6 this year.
6.
She will be 6. Yeah. Okay, Louie. Oh, yeah, you knocked over my pencil cup. That's all right. I'll get it after the sale. She is giving side eye. So cute. I love Louie to death. Okay. We've got just a couple more pieces in the sale. And I am going to do this really amazing stuff. Louie, come back here now. You woke up in there. You're full of energy. Oh, boy. Yeah. All right. Just get cozy and go sleep. Oh, she just knocked over a pillow. I wish you guys could see this. I've got this little, it's modern, but it's kind of vintage inspired clamshell couch in my office. And yeah, anyway, she's just having a field day. Louie, no, don't do that. Okay, she likes to, there you go. All right, curl up and go to sleep. Okay, this next one is starting off at $18. And it is an Avon piece, but Avon made such good jewelry. The designs are really great. And this one's 2 inches in size, and it's kind of this incredible 1960s turquoise, which I just love. And I love the starburst brooches, just like Nate. The atomic starbursty, I just think they're so cool. And so this one I think is really incredible. It has these cabochon-like plastic. I believe these are like a resin or a plastic, but they're incredibly well made. Teal color, and then you've got that very mid-century kind of brutalist starburst design, which I just think is so great.
You can't tell me that's any worse than any Trifari brooch. If you'd held that up and said this is a Trifari brooch, I'd have believed it. If you'd said it was a JJ, I'd say that's a really good JJ.
Yeah, it's got the quality of Trifari.
Avon made some great jewelry. They just swamped the market with really not so great perfume and scent bottles.
That's not my favorite part of Avon, but definitely their jewelry is a favorite. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, really like that.
Down. I just really think the design of this is so successful because it's very cheery. You can wear it all year round through Easter. It's great for New Year's. You can wear it for 4th of July. It's just kind of fun. And when you go out, I don't think a lot of people see designs like this anymore. So it's kind of that unexpected pop of fun.
She's Kenneth Lane designed for Am, and so did Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, yes. There's an Elizabeth Taylor Avon elephant brooch I got from Nate.
Yeah, she did a number of designs for Avon, and they are spectacular.
Yeah, they really are just fantastic. So those are great pieces. Okay, let's get this on one of our vintage postcards and count her down. Ooh, let's put it on this one. This is the Brooklyn Paramount postcard. And I think that really that color just matches so well. So here we go.
Yeah. 50s this baby.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid end. Yes, very, very Vegas style. But I think that this is such a good brooch, to be quite honest with you. It's just so fun. It's a really, really good quality. And the design is just stellar. Okay, so I see that bid end, and we're going to see who grabs this. Very, very 1950s Vegas.
Yeah.
It screams that, totally does. Oh, what's happening here? There we are. And I
Willie
see
Joe.
Willie Joe.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I tell you, that brutalist style of jewelry, we both love that. There's just something to that brutalism. It's just incredible. You're gonna love that.
It is. Yeah, that you're and the heft. See, Avon gets such a bad rap because of their perfumes, but the heft and quality of this little piece is akin to Trifari. I mean, it's just, and look at, as you guys were talking in the chat, Kenneth J. Lane designed for Avon. You had Elizabeth Taylor. I mean, there's so many people that did good work for Avon. So Avon, I think, gets a fairly bad rap, and it shouldn't. Okay, so that's a excellent grab. Let's see here. Who is next? Ooh, this one's beautiful. I love this brooch because of the colors in it, and I like multicolored brooches personally because they just go with everything. And then for spring and summer, you got that pop of cheer. So this is 1 3/4 inches in size, and it is starting off at $18 in the chat. And this has little prong set stones, which I think are interesting because they're a different cut than we normally see.
This is like a baguette. I mean, it's somewhere between a baguette and an emerald cut or an octagon cut. But I liked using these different colored stones in the same shape and size and the same cut. And I love the dimensionality of this, of having these overlapping flowers. We did run the black light over this, and I don't think anything actually glowed. We were sort of expecting that maybe it would, but, Hiya, Kim.
Hi, Kim. Welcome to the sale.
But again,
look how pretty that is.
In an effort to get some smaller pieces, smaller vintage pieces, I found this. But I do think it's a very attractive brooch.
Yeah, I do too, because I love, again, the dimensionality that Nate mentioned, and that texture in the middle with that kind of brushed gold is really lovely. And then you have all of the filigree work on those flowers, and you've got pinks and light blues and reds, which is really great, and emerald greens. And look at that purple stone. I mean, what a great brooch, because this goes with just about anything you want to wear it with.
And also that even though you've got two overlapping petals of filigree, you still see the fabric of the blouse that you're wearing underneath through it. And I think that goes a long way to having pieces of jewelry brooches that work with multiple pieces of clothing.
Yeah, I totally agree. And this is another one, like, so perfect on a straw hat for summer, it's just great. So we'll start the countdown. This is our postcard of the cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C., which I quite love. And I think that with that little pink baguette, that's very fun and very cheery. We'll get that actually on this side so you can see it a little bit better. And we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid. Just so beautiful.
Oh, Raven says she's got to go. Air disaster in DC. What's the air disaster in DC? That's weird.
All right, I see that bid end, and we're going to see who grabs that. Okay, and take a moment and refresh, because I see quite a few people coming in after the bid end. Noelle, that's to you.
Oh, there's been a crash in DC.
Oh gosh, that's awful. I hope
No.
everybody's safe.
Oh, that's a plane and a helicopter.
Oh dear.
I unfortunately have this thing where I can't watch anything air disasterish, because if I watch that footage, I will dream about air crashes at night, which I know is just absolutely pathetic, but I've recorded it back of when I've had these awful air crash dreams, is when I've seen that there's been air crashes. It is horrible. I'm so sorry. That's very sad.
That's terrible. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. Okay, so my next piece is a pink and AB brooch, and this is starting off at $22, which is actually really excellent for this. This is 2 inches in size. It is straight out of the mid-century era, and the quality of these stones, oh my gosh, folks, are just, this is so pretty, really gorgeous. Fuchsia pink, incredible aurora borealis. This is a statement, guys. This is all glass. You don't want to.
I didn't see all of the brooches that you were bringing to this. So I did not see this one, and I can't believe that you're starting that at $22.
I know. I wanted to give people a little bit of a bargain on something fabulous, and this is great. But that is a real killer price on this personally, because these pink stones you don't see very often in this bright fuchsia pink, and the AB stones coming through, really incredible. Yeah, this is a good one, guys. Probably aren't going to see tons of these around, and I think on Vanna White particularly, this is just such a stunning brooch. I love it. Okay, let me see. I wanted to get this with the curve of the piece, but I'm going to have to kind of do this another way. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm trying. I wanted this to kind of curve with the point, but you guys can see how absolutely stunning this is on the white purse. It's just great. And I see you, Rosemary Jolly. Hi, Nettie. Welcome in.
Yeah, Nettie. I saw you earlier. I forgot. Hi, Nettie.
Hi, Nettie. Okay, so you guys get the idea of how that would look. And I think even that's just lovely, too, the way that is. I mean, look at the saturation on these stones.
Yeah.
This fuchsia is just out of this world. You see a lot of light pink, but the fuchsia is harder to come by, I personally find. Let's get this on a postcard. Let's see, and then we'll count this down. Oh, there's so many options. Ooh, yeah, let's pick this. I love the muted tones in this. This is Anne Hathaway's Cottage in England. I really particularly love this.
Oh, wow. Here. I agree. Kim, I totally agree. Wearing brooches instead of boutonnieres. Yeah, I've seen some really elaborate. What part of the jacket do you call the lapel? Lapel brooches that are quite big and a big statement on men's wedding tuxedos, and I think it's a great look.
Yeah, I think that it's perfect for weddings, and you can do bridal bouquets that are not flowers but made out of brooches, which is great because, of course, then you can have those brooches, you can wear them, and you can have something that doesn't die. So I think that's really nice.
Or you could break it up afterwards and give all of your female or male guests a brooch that you wore in the bouquet.
Which I think is wonderful. I love that idea, Nate. And a lot of men are wearing brooches. I love watching the red carpet because, we're seeing all kinds of Hollywood actors wearing brooches on their lapels. You've got Derek Huff on Dancing with the Stars wearing these almost this size down the lapel. They just look so stunning. So we're going to go ahead and start the countdown on this at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Your hubby has top hats and wears brooches on them. What a fabulous idea.
That's cool.
That's very cool. Yeah, that's a great idea. All right, we're going to see who grabs that. And I see Karen's bid end.
I think Sister Shirley was just after, and it goes to Rosemary for 22. Rosemary. That is
a deal.
Yeah, that you've stolen that. That's fantastic. I love that. Congratulations.
Rosemary, that is a killer grab. Yep. You're going to love that.
Yep, the lag is growing.
The lag is growing.
You are going to love that one.
Yep, you sure are. That is a really good piece. A real winner.
I think this is the last one.
Yes, the last one. And then I have...
Yeah, no, thank you, Rosemary. Good on you.
Somehow I have two more. I don't know how that happened, Nate.
Maybe when you put the Julies in.
Oh, that might have messed me up. Well, are you okay if I run those two?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right, I have some postcards coming up, but we'll do Nate's last piece. This is gorgeous. It is silver toned. It is starting off at $12. It is 1.5 inches in size. Yes, I sure will, Willie. We're going to go back through everything, so don't worry. This is starting off at $12. This is gorgeous, and I do think that this is vintage. It's got the Y back with the square rivet. Yeah. Really lovely design here.
You see, I put this in the mid to late 70s.
Yeah.
It's just into the 80s. But again, this is just another not overly ostentatious brooch that actually has a lot of bling to it. I like the texturing of the metalwork as well. I think that really adds when you get that sort of rope-like texture. I think it's very attractive. And again, we're constantly trying to listen to what you want. Some smaller pieces, some silver-toned pieces, and always be free. Feel free to put in the chat what you want us to find for you. The Y back, that's a great question. Christy M, what is Y back? Maybe you could point it out, Katie.
That's a great question. Yes, let me show you. So on a lot of the older brooches, you'll see this, we call them Y backs. And it's just the way that the pin back is. So you've got the pin back here, and then you've got the mounting for it right here, which is just kind of shaped like a Y. And you've got this has a square rivet. There's round rivets too, and they're very good. Rivets just really add a little bit more security, really good construction. But I find that the square rivets are just a little bit better.
Yeah.
Round rivets, so they're very nice. So that's the Y back. And when you see that, that was typically done on a lot of older pieces of jewelry, mid-century era jewelry for one. So you can usually count on that being 50s to, I'd say, about the 70s in era for those.
I've seen them referred to as boomerang backs as well.
Oh, that's another good name for it.
Yeah.
So this is a Brooklyn Bridge and Skyline postcard, which I really love, in the grays, which I think work well with silver. So we'll go ahead and start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end. Yeah, I think this brooch is pretty. I'm glad, Christy. We, don't claim to know everything, but we sure love to educate when we can. And I like the research, and so does Nate. It's really fun getting to learn about jewelry.
And we're learning things up to the minute, people. I mean, we would have at one stage said almost categorically, you have a C class on a brooch, it's going to be of a certain age, it's going to be really old. But buying brooches from Europe, we have found that there are European brooches that were still using a C clasp right up until the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's so many things you need to look at to help you age that piece or date that piece.
Thank you, Joe. We always focus on quality. We really try to bring the most interesting, the unusual, and the very best stuff that we can find.
Thanks, Joe. Randy's here as well.
In fact,
Joe, Katie and I have been talking about we like to bring lots of different brooches, lots of different pieces of jewelry to sales at different price points, so everyone's happy. And we have been sort of spitballing a sale where we just bring the very best of what we have.
Yes.
And that the starts won't be low. Starts won't be low, but they will be good prices for the very best that each of us has. The absolute cream of the crop. So we're talking about that. If you think that's something that you would like to see, tell us.
That would include Weiss, some Eisenberg. We have some pieces that are Juliana. We include some really spectacular stuff.
Yeah. Even some unnamed pieces that when you see them, you will absolutely freak out. In fact, some of them we've both had for a long time, and every time we bring them out, we both quietly freak out about them. So if you like to see a creme de la creme of our collections, please tell us.
We would love to do that. Okay. Oh, yes, a tutorial on cleaning brooches. Well, my number one tip for cleaning brooches is you don't want to get water on the brooches because a lot of the stones of the earlier time have foil backs. And when water gets under it, rhinestones, they can cause damage, discoloration. So if you want to clean a brooch, my best tip for you is to get a soft toothbrush. And this is the next piece that I have, but you can just kind of use the toothbrush and lightly brush over the stones, really get into the prongs, get some of that dust out, and it will be really lovely. And so I do that. Now, if you have a piece like this, which is sterling, I like to use Haggerty's silver foam. But if you're going to have a brooch that has amber, you don't want to get the silver foam anywhere near the amber. So I use Haggerty's polishing cloth. This is amazing. And
great products. Great. Haggerty's foam, Haggerty's cloth. Although I would say to that, my very first step before I would put any water on anything, get yourself one of those compressed air cylinders, like the size of a can of hairspray or something. They come with a nozzle, and you will be so surprised how much dust you can lift off a brooch with a puff of condensed air. Really, it will break through. A lot of it is sort of a bit of oil or a little bit of grease that's sticking that dust to the piece. And you'll be so surprised before you even think about getting it anywhere near water. I would go the compressed air way, the really soft toothbrush way. And if you're going to wet it, dry it immediately.
Yeah. And the best way to do that is you can get a hair dryer on a low setting, don't want high heat, and just lightly, make sure you're keeping it constantly moving. But that will really dry the water underneath if you're going to do something like that. Those are the best things. So let's see. As far as replacing rhinestones, Okay, so one of my tips for that is if you can get some vintage necklaces that are chokers, I like to take those that have been kind of well loved, let's say, that have issues with the clasps. And instead of replacing the clasps, I like to harvest the rhinestones from them.
Yeah.
Or eBay, you can get different rhinestones. There's also rhinestone kits. Now, these are not vintage, but they're on Amazon, and I think that they're actually used for like different type of crafting, but you can get all different sizes AB stones, and you can get a whole box of rhinestones that are not, they're not glass, they are plastic, but they come in every size under the sun. So say you want green AB stones, you can get a whole box that comes in every size, and it comes with the tweezers and the jewelry glue, and those things are wonderful. And I what I use primarily from Amazon on those is I get the faux pearls in different sizes, because the faux pearls, whether they're vintage or modern, look exactly the same, and they come for about $8. You can get the whole thing. So I love these kits from Amazon. They're great. But also, there's a guy in town that I know that specializes in rhinestone jewelry, and his business is fixing rhinestone jewelry. And he has those old, kind of like you'd see in garages, the parts cabinets full. I don't even know where he gets all of these of odd and unusual rhinestones from vintage costume pieces. And people ship him stuff, he says, from all over the world.
Yeah.
To repair. And if I have something really extra special, I take it to him and I will have him fix it. And, that costs between $10 and $15, but it's worth it if it's a Weiss or a special piece. And then I'll have it repaired. So yeah. But hopefully those will help. The glue. So there's it comes in these kits, but you can get a jewelry glue. But the glue that I use it's supposed to, I think, be like an E6000, but it's made in China, so who knows? But it's called 6700 glue, but it comes in the kits. I don't know, but what I like about it, I don't have it right here to show you, but it has a little tiny nozzle, which is great because you can get down into the little rhinestone cavities and then put the tweezers, just plop them right in. And I have a brass magnifying glass, and I like to work under the magnifying glass so I can really see what I'm doing with a light that I picked up at an estate sale for next to nothing. And those are really helpful. So yes, those are my tips on the jewelry. That the best that I can, replacing certain rhinestones are hard if they're not rounds. The marquise and the teardrops are really difficult. So you kind of got to find them from other pieces, so to speak. Okay, so my last brooch of the evening is amazing. And this one is starting off at $25. Guys, it's sterling. Now, keep in mind, this does have some vintage wear. I believe that this was Vermeil, so it's gold over sterling, but it's just marked sterling, but I can see where the gold is kind of coming off in places.
But Adora is here. Hi, Adora. Nice to see you.
I could not have moved into this new apartment without Adara and her mom. I tell you, they were rock stars this week. So give Adara a round of applause. Because they just made my life so easy this week, and I just am just so grateful for them. So Adora, thank you. You are amazing. All right, so this is sterling, and it is this gorgeous color of tealy green. It's just absolutely stunning. I believe that this is gold over sterling, and there is a little bit of vintage patina on this. I did polish this up today, and you can see where there's a little bit of patina on the leaves, but I think that adds to sort of that delicate antique look that we love. And
sorry, it's
glass.
I didn't say that right. It's not Adora, it's Adara, isn't it?
Yes, but that's okay. We know.
I'm sorry, Adara. Sorry.
Yes, Adora's the Taco Bell delivery lunch wonderful person, and she's also been a rock star with Louie, Walking Louie. Natalie, I tell you, Natalie is the most organized person on this planet. If you need something to get done, Natalie is your person. She came over, and I kid you not, in one afternoon. Now, I have a lot of tens, a lot of tens. In one afternoon, my entire living room was void of tins, and they were not just piled somewhere. Or Natalie took such care. There were tins inside of tins, and they fit together like a perfect puzzle piece. She had them all lined up neatly in one corner of the new apartment, so I knew exactly where everything was. The tobacco tins were all in my little IKEA shipping bags I take all of y'all's packages to. I tell you, when I was unpacking, I was blown away. I was like, oh, and then all of my special little things from my great grandfather, that his wooden business cards were all tucked safely in one tent. Anyway, it was amazing. So, yes, Natalie and Adora, thank you. You made my life easier. It was wonderful. Okay, so this brooch is starting off at $25. It is sterling silver. The colors in these glass stones are incredible. This almost emerald tealy green. This is so lovely. I think that this brooch is most likely from the 40s. It is marked sterling. Now, why I think that this is from the 40s, and I can't be absolutely sure, but if you look at the safety catch, it's a little earlier. So it's not your average everyday safety clasp. And let me see if I can get it on the side so that you can see the side profile of it. But it's definitely different, as you can see on the side. So this is really unusual, and the green is just such a good color. So this is a killer price for a sterling brooch, to be quite honest with you. And it is marked sterling. I do believe, as you can see, sterling over gold. So I think that this is Vermil. And we're going to get this on a vintage postcard. Let's see. I think that the Victorian postcards are going to be the great winner for this. Well, let's see what we want to put this on. Yeah, let's put this on. I love this particular postcard from 1912. It says, "My heart just goes a bumping when I see you pass along. I don't know what's the matter, but there's surely something wrong." Our little friendly Victorian lady, she's so beautiful. So we'll get this on here, and I'm going to start the countdown on this. Look how lovely that is. Isn't that
It's beautiful. So beautiful. Such an elegant design, really.
And look at the light. Look at the colors. Oh my, that's just lovely. I love it. Okay, so we'll start the countdown here at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
Oh, Shirley's in.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bid in, friends. This is just such a good brooch. This is the colors are everything. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. All right, I see that bid in from Karen, and we'll see who grabs that. I think it might be going to Natalie, but we will see.
Yep, to Natalie. Congratulations.
I love this brooch, Natalie. Yeah. Can't wait. I'll bring it to you tomorrow.
You see, there were a lot of people bidding on that. That's a really tasteful piece. I really, really like that.
Yep. All right. Natalie, yay. Natalie, that's coming to you. Okay, so I'm going to do a speed round on some postcards because that was my last item.
Should we do the last sale, the last brooch that didn't actually sell before?
Sure, we'll do a recap now, and then I'll bring some postcards. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, let me see what I've got left over here. Okay, so there are some pieces that are still available. I've got a sterling silver shell ring. It is a conch shell.
Oh, I
It is
love them.
about 7 and 7 size, ring size. It is beautiful. And this piece here is 35. If anybody is interested in this silver, it is sterling silver Mark 925 cocktail ring. I polished it up today. And this would be absolutely lovely for a vacation in the Caribbean, or if you just love nautical things. Oh, I can sure do that, Natalie. That is too kind.
So we're going with that to Sister Shirley for 31, the last piece.
Yes. So, Natalie, are you wanting to purchase that and send to Sister Shirley, or are you letting Sister Shirley?
I think
purchase
she's
it?
just letting Sister Shirley
Okay.
purchase that.
Yes, I can do that. So, Shirley, that is coming to you for 31. Record that. I did something with my pen over here. Okay, so that's going to Shirley.
Fantastic. Thanks, Natalie. That means you didn't miss out on everything tonight, Sister Shirley.
Yep. Okay, so that is going to Sister Shirley. All right. Sister, you're going to love that. Okay, so, all right. So this is 35. If anyone's interested in that beautiful sterling ring, it's about a size 7. Okay, so that is still available if anyone is interested in that.
Yeah, I think Maria that Adara is saying that Shirley can have it, even though it was after the bid end, as she had missed out on everything else.
Yes.
Which was 31 over her 30 bid.
Okay. And then we have this gorgeous locket. I believe the bottom is antique with this is either moonstone or it's opal. I do believe the chain was added. It's about 20 inches long, and they've added these beautiful rocks, crystals with the faux pearl, and it does open up with the most lovely, lovely, lovely detail on the inside. And this locket is $22 if you are interested in a locket, which we had some requests for, and I think this is absolutely gorgeous with the faux pearls. So the locket is starting at 22. If anyone is interested in our gorgeous locket, and let me see.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Kim. We'll get that other thing off to you.
Bye, Kim.
Thanks, Kim.
Okay, so those things are there, and then let's see here.
I think I had one item that didn't.
I have this gorgeous starburst. This is incredible.
Very pretty.
Yeah, this is stunning. This is 25. If anyone is interested in this incredible mid-century starburst.
Yeah.
The necklace style is so popular, yes, among the Gen Z crowd. You're right, Adara. The lockets are back in, man. And I think that's such a cool idea to put, not just photos of people you love, but you could do little ephemera collages inside, which would be a fun project because it's all miniature. Okay, so we've got this stunning starburst brooch as well, if anybody is interested in that. And this one's a good one. I have one just like it, so they must have made several. This would be good for 4th of July. Okay, so those are the pieces that are still available if anybody is interested in purchasing those. You can let us know.
And we've got some postcards. How many postcards have we got?
I have 5 postcards tonight. Now these are all starting at $5, and we're going to kind of run through these quickly. You guys had asked for some different holidays, so I'm going to try to bring some of those tonight. This is a Loving Easter postcard, postmarked 1912. It is a Tux postcard. I love the little chickens with the umbrellas and the walking cane and the other chicken chasing them from behind. I think, or it's roosters and chickens with the little eggs for Easter. This is $5 if anybody's interested. It is a Tux postcard from 1912 with the early postmark. Yes, this one's a great one. And it doesn't, have to be Easter. You could keep this out all year round if you love chickens. So $5 for the Tux postcard. And just if you're interested, there you go, Serenity. I see you. I don't know if I just see one person, I'm just going to go ahead and claim it to the one person. If I see more than one, I will count it down. So Serenity, I see you with the chickens. That one is headed to you. Okay, Serenity. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Postcard. All right. The next one is this incredible. Oh, your son has a shelf of chicken things. It would be perfect. That's wonderful. This is lovely. Now, this is a Victorian lady. That's what I'm calling her. And it says, in this book of 1911, its pages fair and new, may every pleasure life affords be written there for you. So it's beautiful purple flowers. She's got the 1911 book, and this is postmarked probably 1911. And it has the early stamp on the back. It is embossed, so this is a really lovely postcard. This is also $5. All the postcards are $5. And I think that these are particularly pretty. You don't find a lot of the ladies too often. So I usually hoard these when I find them because they look great with our jewelry, but I wanted to bring a couple for you guys. So we've got the lady with the book from 1911, and I think the little cinnamon on this is so lovely. So that's good with your Victorian pieces. Hi, Angela. Wonderful. Man, we are running long tonight. I just looked at the time. Then we have the Easter greetings. This is so sweet. This is a Tux postcard, unsigned, little lady and boy, kind of Dutch looking child with these adorable little chickens in her little farm dress with the shoes. So if you want the chicks and the little children, just put chicks and children. This is $5. Maria, I see you. Thanks for claiming that. I love the little Victorian. I'm calling them Victorian chicks, but Maria, that is headed to you. Excellent. Okay, and then we've got this adorable postcard. A happy Easter to you. These are chickens that are coming out of a package, which I just love. Okay, there was 2 people. I should have. Oh boy, what do I do, Nate?
I think Maria came in early enough with her $5 to say.
Okay. To say Maria got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Carol.
Carol, I'm so sorry, but there's more chicks. So if you would like this one, you might find it to be just as wonderful. This is a happy Easter with the chicks coming out of the wrapping paper. So
Carol, can you drop us a note, an email, and tell us a few things that Carl might like? And
yes.
We'll get some things together for Carl to send him some friend mail. So
yes,
some of the stuff that you think that we could get for Carl, I don't know, you might like comic books or whatever. And we'll see what we can come up with and send a little happy package for Carl.
Yes, I would love to do that. That would be wonderful. So these are chickens. They're bursting out of this wrapping paper with the little rope, and it says a happy Easter to you. This one is a Tux, and this is also $5. So if you want the chicks and the wrapping, $5 for this little cute fella.
I love how it's like that trompe l'oeil where it really does look like it's a package that the chicks have come out or picked their way out of. It's really cool, that one.
Yeah, I thought this was really cool, and I love the silver font on the bottom. Okay, and then I know it's not Christmas, but it can always be time for Christmas. This is a Happy Christmas postcard with two adorable little dogs.
I think Sandra Grimm just
Sandra.
put a 5 in for that last one.
Oh, that's a great one, Sandra.
We'll get something nice together for him, Carol, and we'll send it so I can have some friend mail of some stuff.
Sandra, that you're gonna love that. That's beautiful.
No
Raven. Worries, Raven. So this is a Happy Christmas postcard from 1908. It's got the holly and these adorable, I think these are King Charles Spaniels. Now they're somewhere around the outside, but look at the texture on this postcard. Really beautiful. This one's a good one. I almost didn't let this one go, but 1908, I think this is beautiful. It says, this space for writing messages, embossed, of course. Happy Christmas, beautiful little puppers. I think this was a great card right here for $5. Okay, and then the last one that we have is a sincere birthday wishes card, but this is velvet. And it's kind of flocked, if you can see. It's got the basket spilling with the flowers, and it does not have to be your birthday to just enjoy this beautiful springy card. It is embossed. There's like so much texture on this one. I love. So, and of course on the back, someone started writing, and then I love that they crossed out what they were writing. I think is really fun. Or possibly some kid got a hold of this and scribbled on it. So it's got a lot of character, but this one's 5, and I love the texture. These roses here are very soft, very flocked, very fun.
Oh, Heather has a King Charles Spaniel. They're a lovely dog.
Wonderful. They're lovely dogs. So this is 5 as well, if anybody is interested. You're giving me ideas for my vintage frame. Yeah, frame some postcards. Adara, we got to get together because I have about 700 postcards here, and I'm sure I could find you some postcards to go into your gallery wall. So I've got postcards coming out of my ears, and I'm happy to bring you some. Okay. And if you guys want as well, let me know. I can do a little curated lot of postcards for one price. So if you guys say, hey, I want some Christmas, or I want some, I can go through and kind of see what I have. And then I could do, like, say, a lot of 5 curated postcards for you if you want. Just let me know and we'll talk about that. Pink ones. Adara, I can do that. I think I have pink.
And Maria wants Valentine's ones.
Valentine's Day. Okay, so I will do that. Adara, I will bring you some pink ones tomorrow. I will do that. Okay, well, that is going to be our sale tonight. Thank you, guys. I know we ran very long. I don't try to run this long normally, but there was just a lot to catch up on. So I appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Nate, thanks for doing this with me. Keep in mind that this Saturday I'll be in Denver visiting my brother, so we won't have a sale this Saturday. And then the following Saturday, I think I get home around midnight Eastern time. It's kind of a late red-eye flight in, so be on the lookout for a sale that Sunday. And if we do it that Sunday, it will probably be around 8 o'clock, so you guys don't have to stay up so late for us. And then we'll be back to our regular 10 p.m. Saturday night bling party schedule. But for now, we've just got a little change as I'm getting settled into the apartment and going out to visit some family.
Sandra Grimm says, do you have any with pink carnations?
Pink carnations. Sandra, I will look. I don't know off the top of my head, but I will look for you, and I will get back with you.
Okay.
Yes, I will, Christy. I've got some warm jackets. All right. Well, thank you. Always wonderful to have you guys here, Nate, as well. You just make this. And our last giveaway.
We have a giveaway. We have one more giveaway.
We have one more giveaway.
Thank you too for helping us out tonight, Karen. We really appreciate it. Yeah, we have one more giveaway, people. You don't have to have purchased anything. It's free to enter. We'll pay for postage. It's letters of the alphabet. Guess as many times as you like. but one guest at a time. Thank you. We really appreciate you, Karen. So who's going to get this last giveaway? Good luck, people.
And this is a fabulous sparkly stretch bracelet as our last little giveaway. And
oh, no worries, Alcava. It's so lovely that you come and spend time with us.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
All right. Let's see who's going to grab
this last giveaway. Oh, okay. I've found it. Let me just go up the list.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. The letter was K for kilo, and that goes to Karen Gillette.
Yay, Karen. Karen, congratulations. We will mail you something extra special for helping tonight with the sale. Yeah. I'm so glad you deserve to win. You were a true rock star.
Thanks, everyone who has joined us. We know it's not our usual bat time, and it's not our usual bat day. So thank you. Send it to the person who bought the fifth thing.
I'm not sure how to calculate that, but I will figure that out.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think the fifth thing actually went unsold.
Yeah, I think so. So I will pick a random person on my sheet, closing my eyes. That goes to Noreen Hoffman. Noreen gets the last giveaway.
Yeah, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Something extra going out to Noreen Hoffman.
Yeah.
So we know our schedules are not going to be as normal for the next couple of weeks. So I hope you will look out for us on Instagram as to when our next sales will be. Hopefully after a couple of weeks we will go back into our Saturday evening slot, our regular slot after Pamela.
Yeah, we will be back to that soon, and my Coke wall will be back up and running. So be on the lookout for all of that. I've got some fun apartment content coming soon, and always follow Nate on Instagram at soul_Nate_.
Or Shirley, we have some bracelets. We've got a couple of Weiss bracelets.
Yes, we do.
Come at some stage. But thank you, everybody. It's so lovely that you've joined us on this irregular day. Serenity, thanks for coming and visiting with us. Thank you. So, Katie.
Yes.
Your tagline.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to remember it properly.
That's okay. So I hope all of you guys will save that vintage, spin that vinyl, and bend YouTube. Bye-bye, everyone.
Toodaloo, kangaroos.
I sure will, Karen.